The Cortland Crush are on the air. Cortland Crush Baseball is brought to you in part by Tompkins Trust, Cortland Regional Medical Center, A Pizza and More, X101 Radio, Ames Linen, Anderson's Farm Market, the Cortland County Chamber of Commerce, and Summit Federal Credit Union. Now let's head out to the ballpark. It's time for Cortland Crush Baseball.
And time it is for the home opener of the Crush 2018. Welcome to the Cayuga Medical Center pregame show live from Bogie Park in Cortland, New York for a home opener for the Cortland Crush 2018.
Give your garbage another
Bit of a
life.
cloudy sky
Recycle.
overhead, but seems to
Learn
be
how
holding
at
a cool breeze wafting over the park for a great afternoon for baseball. Today, the Cortland Crush will take on the Onondaga Flames. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Brian Urquhart. It is Crown City Little League Day here in the ballpark, and today I'll be joined in the middle innings by a couple of the city's Little Leaguers, as well as the Deputy Commissioner of the NYCBL, Casey Scott, in the third inning. On Friday, the Crush's original
A lot goes on in the car, but you're in control. So only move when you hear the click that says they're buckled in. Never give up until they buckle up. Learn more at safercar.gov/kidsbuckleup. A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Looked good early, but a fifth inning tear by Rome would be the difference
What's up,
in a
Portland?
7-3
This is
loss.
Crush pitcher Ben Mack.
The Crush
The Cortland Crush are sponsored by Cortland Regional Medical
Onondaga
Center.
didn't
When
have
life
much
throws you a
luck
curveball,
last night
the medical
either in a
professionals
4-1
at
loss on the
CRMC
road at
are there providing
Syracuse.
quality
The
health
same
care with
Syracuse
skill
Spartans
and
that Cortland
compassion,
was supposed to play on
meeting
day one.
the lifelong
Onondaga
healthcare needs
picked
of
up
all
just 2
citizens
hits
of
and
Portland
scored
and
1 run
surrounding
by
communities.
Brian
To
Hart,
learn
who was
more,
in the lineup
visit
today as well. These two teams will meet in the friendly
portlandregional.org.
confines of the Cortland Crush as the orange and purple set their eyes on a home opener win. We'll step aside, and when we come back, you can listen in on my conversation with head coach Bill McConnell. Up next, as the Cayuga Medical Center pregame show rolls on the NYCBL Broadcast Network.
When I grow up, I want to be a new pair of blue jeans.
When I grow up, I want to be a kid's first computer.
When I grow up, I don't want to be a piece of garbage. And if you recycle me, I won't be.
Give your garbage another life. Recycle. Learn how at iwanttoberecycled.org. Brought to you by Keep America Beautiful and the Ad Council.
Everybody buckle up. Mom. Buckle up.
Let's go.
Buckle up.
Can we go to the store? Mom,
Buckle
can we get
up.
some ice cream?
Everybody buckle up.
A lot goes on in the car, but you're in control. So only move when you hear the click that says they're buckled in. Never give up until they buckle up. Learn more at safercar.gov/kidsbuckleup. A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Out and another strikeout for Ben Mack.
What's up, Cortland? This is Crush pitcher Ben Mack. The Cortland Crush are sponsored by Cortland Regional Medical Center. When life throws you a curveball, the medical professionals at CRMC are there providing quality health care with skill and compassion, meeting the lifelong health care needs of all citizens of Cortland and surrounding communities. To learn more, visit www.cortlandregional.org.
Welcome back to the NYCBL Broadcast Network. The Cortland Crush getting ready for their home opener against the Onondaga Flames. I'm alongside Cortland head coach Bill McConnell. Coach, yesterday not the opener we hoped on the road at Rome, but what were the growth points from yesterday's game?
Well, one of the things, Ryan, the pitching was very good. We didn't have any errors defensively, and the pitch that we left up for the home run was a missed pitch. It should have been a 1-2 count breaking ball in the dirt, and that's baseball. So very satisfied other than the loss.
Today you'll go with Jake Recycle on the mound. What has he shown as a pitcher that stuck out to you?
When he came here from Lackawanna Junior College, he was 6-1, good stats, good strike-to-balk ratio, and he keeps the ball down. That's the most important thing. We want our pitchers to work at keeping the ball down low. Let's get a grounder. Let your defense do the work.
Now, it's Crown City Little League today. A lot of Little Leaguers out here to come watch the Crush play. What is the significance of a day like this here in Cortland?
What it is trying to keep baseball at the youth level alive. And those kids, let them look at the older ball players, emulate them, watch us on the field, pick up little tips that, as myself as a kid growing up, I'd watch professionals all the time to watch how their footwork was or anything like that. So it's a celebration of baseball.
And finally, Coach, what's going to be the key today to get the home opening win?
Lots of confidence, which we have right now. Stingy defense, efficient hitting, our timely hitting, and good pitching.
Thank you, Coach.
You're welcome. Thank you, Ryan.
We'll step aside, and when we come back, we'll have starting lineups and first pitch here for you on the NYCBL Broadcast Network.
Everybody buckle up. Buckle up. Buckle up. Buckle up.
Everybody
buckle up. Buckle up. Buckle up. Everybody buckle up.
Let's go.
Buckle up.
Can we go to the store? Can we get some ice cream?
Buckle up.
Everybody
buckle up.
Everybody buckle up.
A lot goes on in the car, but remember, you're in control. Stand firm. Only move when you hear the click that says they're buckled in. Never give up until they buckle up. Learn more at safercar.gov/kidsbuckleup. A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Driving means
freedom,
exploration,
fun,
pride,
flexibility,
travel,
protection,
friendship,
escape,
independence.
Distracted driving means
danger,
recklessness,
irresponsible,
chaos, police,
devastation,
injury,
tears, death.
Safe driving means staying alert and staying alive.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org, a message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, Noise, and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to Cortland. I'm Ryan Urquhart, joining you live from Beaudry Park, where today the Cortland Crush get ready to take on the Onondaga Flames. Let's go ahead and take this opportunity to bring you today's starting lineup from Tompkins Trust, who has provided today's free video streaming. In the leadoff spot for the Onondaga Flames will be Adam Gordon, followed by Brian Hart in the 2 spot. He'll play shortstop today, Gordon playing center field. Batting third for the Onondaga Flames is Jared Grosgoth, the third baseman. Batting fourth, wearing number 17, is Trace Peterson. He'll sit behind the dish at catcher, coming off of a college season. 29 RBIs for him, batting cleanup today. In the 5th spot today is Nick Garcia, 11-41 through 24 games at bat in college. In the 6th spot today for Onondaga is Mike Stefan, yesterday 0-2 with a walk against Syracuse. In the 7th spot is Mike Netzel, and then Corbin Paxson, will follow him. And then finally batting 9th today for Onondaga is Reed Gibbs, the second baseman. Let's take you around the diamond for your Cortland Crush. Race Cycle will be on the mound today for Cortland. Back behind the dish is Trace Peterson, Paxson, Gibbs, and Grosgoth at first, second, and third, respectively. Brian Hart will sit at shortstop today, and then the outfield, Mike Stefan, Adam Gordon, and Mike Metzel moving from left to right. We'll go ahead and step aside and then bring you back with the first pitch of the 2018 Cortland Crush home opener. You're listening to Cortland Baseball on the NYCBL Broadcast Network.
Everybody buckle up. Buckle up. Buckle up. Buckle up.
Everybody
buckle up. Buckle up. Buckle up. Everybody buckle up.
Let's go.
Buckle up.
Can we go to the store? Can we get some ice cream?
Buckle up.
Everybody
buckle up.
Everybody buckle up.
A lot goes on in the car, but remember, you're in control. Stand firm. Only move when you hear the click that says they're buckled in. Never give up until they buckle up. Learn more at safercar.gov/kidsbuckleup. A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Driving means
freedom,
exploration,
fun,
pride,
flexibility,
travel,
protection,
friendship,
escape,
independence.
Distracted driving means
danger,
recklessness,
irresponsible,
chaos, police,
devastation,
injury,
tears, death.
Safe driving means staying alert and staying alive.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org, a message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, Noise, and the Ad Council.
This is Lauren Williams, General Manager for Game Day Operations of the Cortland Crush. Crush Nation would like to thank A Pizza and More for their sponsorship of Crush Baseball. From subs to wings, entrees, and of course pizza, they'll be sure to satisfy. Order today.
Next Thursday, you will be caught in a flash flood.
Disasters don't plan ahead, but you can. Talk to your loved ones about making an emergency plan. Get started today at nyc.gov/readyny or call 311. Brought to you by New York City Emergency Management and the Ad Council.
Hamilton was adopted from a rescue in 2008. He really likes to be around people. I get out my mat and I'm doing a downward dog and he's underneath. He's quite the pug about town. He gets invited to a lot of parties. He knows he's a pretty big deal. Look at this little face. How could you not love him?
Hamilton the Pug, Instagram star and shelter pet. Amazing adoption stories start in shelters. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
What does Meals on Wheels do? They deliver meals and smiles to homebound seniors. But Meals on Wheels does something else. They turn a volunteer's lunch break into a meaningful experience.
As small and as simple as a relationship is between a volunteer and a client of Meals on Wheels, it's really so impactful. I never thought that 5 minutes could make so much difference in the lives of two people, but it has.
Drop off a warm meal and get more than you expect. Volunteer at americaletsdolunch.org. That's americaletsdolunch.org. Brought to you by Meals on Wheels America and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to the Cayuga Medical Center pregame show. Moments away from the first pitch between Onondaga and Cortland. The Crush last night fell on the road in the season opener by a 7-3 final. The Crush 0-1, Onondaga 1-1 on the year after opening the season with a win on Friday. Cortland Crush, this is our first broadcast of the season. We thank you for listening along with us wherever you are across the country, and a semblance of some of the best collegiate players from around the nation on both teams and all throughout the NYCBL. The Crush celebrating their 5th season, opening up their 5th season here at home today. Crush last night finished with 8 hits on the road and just 3 runs, 2 errors. Gave up 13 hits last night. You heard it in the pregame interview. Coach McConnell talked about the pitching was good, maybe left guys in a little bit longer. He took responsibility for that, talking to the media yesterday. And so today it'll be Ray Cycle on the plate for Cortland, and on the other side of things, it'll be Riley Glenn for Onondaga. A good pair of pitchers today for this matchup between two very talented teams. Ray Cycle, a 6'3", 230 sophomore out of Windsor, Ontario, goes to Lackawanna College. Originally from Scranton, Pennsylvania, says he's a big fan of the show The Office, but apparently as he discovered driving around there, it's filmed in LA. Originally chose Cortland, heard a lot of good things about the NYCBL, said his teammates loved it. Watch for him today to have a good off-speed pitch, mid to upper 80s, a big curveball pitcher, the 12-6, and likes to work around the count. Ray Cycle on the mound, first at-bat for the Onondaga Flames is number 22, Adam Gordon, the center fielder, to lead things off. Gordon steps up into the box, and here's the first delivery of the home opener. Low and outside for ball 1. So an 0-1 count. Gordon in the lefty box. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Swing and a ground ball out towards second. Running up for Cortland is Tatum. Throw to first. In time. 1 away. Zach Kelly attacking the bag for Cortland. And it is a 4-3 to open up the afternoon. So now up at the bat will be number 5, Brian Hart, the shortstop. Last night went 1 for 2 with 1 run and 2 walks. Stands in the righty box deep inside. Here's Ray Cycle on the pitch. Finds the low outside corner for strike 1. 1 away, no score. Things just underway here in the top of the first between Cortland and Onondaga. Ray Cycle winds up. Here's the delivery. Swing and a lifted foul high off behind us behind the press box. Count moves to 0-2. Brian Hart stands ready for the pitch from Ray Cycle. Wind-up delivery on the 0-2. Swing and bounce directly down, bludgeoning into home plate. Count will remain 0-2.
Bring foul balls back to the area behind the press box. Thank you.
Well, for our new listeners, the Cortland Crush comes as a tribute to the late Greg Marchiglanoni as the 0-2 delivered from Race Cycle. High fly ball towards shallow right center, drifting back to make the catch and then waving it off. Tatum relents to Dylan Ketch, who makes the grab. 2 away for Onondaga. So mark it down as an F9, and so that'll bring up Jared Grosguth. 2 up, 2 down for Onondaga. No score, top of the first. And to finish that thought, Greg Barcelona, his nickname was Crusher, which is where this nickname comes from. It's a legacy to the city of Cortland, his number being retired with his former team, the Cortland Apples, as well as at Cortland High School. Here's the pitch to Grosguth. Strike 1. It's on the high outside corner. Grosguth, a right-handed batter, last night went 0 for 3 with 1 hit and a walk drawn. Racicle winds up, delivers. Down low in the dirt for ball 1. So a 1-1 count. Racicle on the mound today. Racicle collects, puts his left leg up and delivers. Swing and a ground ball, third base side, gets away from Alex Babcock, and that will allow Grosguth to go all the way out to second, sliding in, safe. Will go up as an error on Alex Babcock, his 3rd error of the season. So now with 1 runner on second for Onondaga, top of the first, no score. That'll send up Trace Peterson in the 4 spot today for Onondaga. Racicle looks back and then delivers the first pitch. Low and inside for ball 1. A 1 ball, 1 no strike count. Racicle on the mound. Wind up, pitch, here's the delivery. Strike 1. Breaking ball to the low outside corner. The count evens up 1-1. 2 outs on the board for Onondaga. No score in the top of the first inning. Racicle delivers, swing and a ground ball, bouncing past a trailing Maldonado is going to bring Grosguth around third, and he'll score. Tagged out, take it back. Coming up and making the tag is Cortland, and that'll retire the side. The Crush get out of a jam, and we go to the bottom of the first scoreless on the NYCBL Broadcast Network.
Everybody buckle up. Mom. Buckle up.
Let's go.
Buckle up.
Can we go to the store? Mom, can we get some ice cream?
Everybody, buckle up.
A lot goes on in the car, but you're in control. So only move when you hear the click that says they're buckled in. Never give up until they buckle up. Learn more at safercar.gov/kidsbuckleup. A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Out and another strikeout for Ben Mack.
What's up, Cortland? This is Crush pitcher Ben Mack. The Cortland Crush are sponsored by Cortland Regional Medical Center. When life throws you a curveball, the medical professionals at CRMC are there providing quality health care with skill and compassion, meeting the lifelong healthcare needs of all citizens of Cortland and surrounding communities. To learn more, visit www.cortlandregional.org.
Back here in Cortland, going to the bottom of the first. Still no score between Cortland and Onondaga. The Crush with a great throw from center field to retire the side. An 8-2 play from Volpe to Hayden Houts, who's behind the dish today for Cortland, and a fantastic defensive play will now set up the offense. Let's go ahead and give you the starting lineups for the Cortland Crush. In the leadoff spot today is Isat Maldonado, who is playing shortstop today, batting second. Wearing number 2 and playing left field is Alex Flog. Keep an eye on him, a 2017 NYCBL All-Star. Zach Kelly, the first baseman, will bat third for the Crush, followed by Dylan Ketch. Last night, 2 for 4 with an RBI. Batting fifth today in the same spot he was in yesterday is Alex Babcock, an all-MCAC selection in college. Hayden Houts will bat sixth, playing catcher today. John Volpe will bat seventh. He was 0 for 2 last night against Rome. Jimmy Tatum, the second baseman, will bat eighth, and Jonathan Treisler is the designated hitter in the 9 spot today for Cortland. Iset Maldonado, who's the second most all-time assist leader in his college, respectively, steps up into the right-handed box for Cortland. On the mound today for Onondaga is number 25, Riley Glenn. Glenn eyes down Peterson, winds up and delivers. Although a bit of a bunt shown, low outside, strike one. Finds just the tip of the corner. The count moves to 0-1, no score, top of the first between Cortland and Onondaga. Maldonado sets up in the box. Bit of a wide stance for him. This is the righty box. Here's the pitch, swing, and a slash high foul, first base side, sailing over the treetops. Maldonado, a 5'9", 140 sophomore, originally from Brooklyn, New York, goes to St. Michael's College. Here's the 0-2. Swinging another foul, first base side, lifting high over the treetops once again. Bit of a gray afternoon here at Beaudry Park. Not any indication of rain in the forecast, knock on wood. Glenn goes through his windup. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Got him looking for the first strikeout of the day, leading off for the Crush.
From Pressure University, the center fielder, Alex Flock.
So one down for Cortland, no score, top of the first inning. Or excuse me, bottom of the first inning. Now up at bat is Alex Flock, the left fielder. Flock, a first-team selection at first base in the 2018 collegiate season. Here's the first pitch to him, strike one. Right down Main Street on the fastball. Flock in the lefty box. Here's the delivery. Breaking ball starts high and finishes low, but too far inside for ball one. Count evens up 1-1. One out on the board for Cortland. Glenn already with one strikeout today. Eyes home plate and delivers. This is just outside for ball two. No runners on the base paths for Cortland. Things just underway here in the bottom of the first. Glenn winds up, delivers. No doubt right down center for strike two. So an even count, 2-2, one out for the Crush. Alex Flock in the lefty box. Flock 2 for 4 last night against Rome with 1 run scored. Here's the 2-2. Way outside, careening off to the right for Glenn, brings us to a full count. Well, when talking with the college coaches for Alex Flock, talked about how he was the most talented player at his position on the team by far. Flock slash high fly ball into left field, and it will be caught by the left fielder Mike Stefan. An easy catch trailing off to his left, 2 away for the Crush.
From Clark University, the first baseman, Zach Kelly.
So 2 down for Cortland, and so now it's up to Zach Kelly to try and generate some offense at the bottom of the first. 0-0 between Cortland and Onondaga. The Crush trying to pick up a home opening win here in the confines of Beaudry Park. The Crush will play 7 games here at Beaudry Park this season before moving over to the stadium over at SUNY Cortland. First pitch goes low and outside for ball 1. 1-0 count for Zach Kelly. 0 for 4 last night against Rome with a walk drawn. Kelly in the right-handed box deep. 1-0. Low and outside again for ball 2. Riley Glenn will take a moment to collect himself, walk around the mound. No runners on the base paths, no score bottom of the first. Cortland last night had a bit of an early offense generated in the 3rd inning, took a 3-run lead on Rome, but then a huge 5th inning for the Generals would be the difference in a 7-3 loss for Cortland. High breaking ball misses upstairs for ball 3. Now a 3-0 count, 2 outs for the Crush. Kelly in the right-handed box takes a few practice swings and then slings that wooden bat with a black face to it over his right shoulder. Here's a 3-0 delivery. Got the low outside corner for strike one. Cortland coming off of a pretty good season a year ago, 23-19 in the fourth season for the Crush. Lost in the first round of the NYCBL postseason to Syracuse. The Syracuse Spartans, that is. Here's the 3-1. Down low in the dirt, no doubt, ball four, and that'll put the first runner of the day on the base paths for Cortland. So now cue up Dylan Ketch, the right fielder, 2 for 4 last night with an RBI, a Rawlings All-New England Region selection, and a 2-time CCC Player of the Week back in college last season. Ketch, a returning player for this Crush team. First pitch skips down low in the dirt just in front of the catcher Peterson for ball one. Here's the 1-0. No score, bottom of the first between Cortland and Onondaga. One runner on first and Kelly. Delivery, swing and a ground ball over towards second. Trailing to his left is Gibbs, and an easy toss over to first to Corbin Paxson will retire the side. We go to the second inning. Still no score between Cortland and Onondaga on the NYCBL Broadcast Network. Swing and a high fly ball straight away center field. It's gone! Hey Crush fans, this is Ryan Urquhart, voice of the Cortland Crush. We all know baseball is a team game. Well, the Crush are supported by an excellent teammate in the Cortland County Chamber of Commerce. They seek to promote business growth, community prosperity, and quality of life. To learn more, visit their website at cortlandareachamber.com.
Driving means
freedom,
exploration,
fun,
pride,
flexibility,
protection,
friendship, escape,
independence.
Distracted driving means
danger,
recklessness,
irresponsible,
chaos,
police,
devastation,
injury,
tears, death.
Safe driving means staying alert and staying alive.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org, a message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, Noise, and the Ad Council.
Back here in Cortland, still no score between Onondaga and the Crush in the top of the second inning. Today's free video streaming alongside our radio broadcast is sponsored by Tompkins Trust. From personal to business banking, as well as insurance and investments, Tompkins Trust has been serving the financial needs of Central New York for more than 180 years. Tompkins Trust member FDIC, equal housing lender. Next three due up. For Onondaga here in the top of the second will be Nick Garcia, Mike Stefan, and Mike Netzel, the designated hitter, left fielder, and right fielder, respectively. Garcia climbs in the lefty box to face Ray Cycle. Last time we saw the Crush, an incredible throw from center field from Volpe to end the inning. Back to home plate to House. First pitch called strike one. Ray Cycle on the mound. Collects, winds up, delivers. Swing and a bounced ball deep into right field will get down easily for a base hit. It'll be a single for Nick Garcia to lead off the top of the second.
From Canisius College, the left fielder, Mike Stefan.
So now with one runner on the base paths for Onondaga, cue up Mike Stefan, a 6'3", 195 freshman out of Chapman University, originally from San Carlos, California. Climbs in the lefty box, cheating towards home plate. Race cycle. Delivers the first pitch inside for ball one. No score, top of the second between the Crush and the Flames. One runner on first. And Nick Garcia, the designated hitter, has scored 5 runs, during the collegiate season. Stefan 0 for 2 last night with a walk drawn against Syracuse. Race cycle. Looks down and then back up. Throws to first to try and catch the runner. No luck. So 1 ball, no strike count, no score, top of the second. Crush in the purple jerseys today, purple hats and the white pants, and various cleats around the field. Here's the 1-0. Called strike one, even up the count. No outs on the board. Onondaga in the red jerseys today with the white numbers, white pants, and red helmets. Ray Cycle looks to first. 1-1 delivery. Down Main Street, strike 2. So with one runner on first, still no score, top of the first. Crush looking to pick up their first win of the season in the home opener. Ray Cycle looks to first, collects on the mound. Here's the 1-2, swing and a line drive deep into left center field. It will bounce down, be collected by Flock, and that'll put runners on first and third for Onondaga. Back-to-back singles for the Flames puts Cortland in a bit of a jam here. No outs on the board. Now it'll be Michael Netzel from Culver City, California. Goes to Occidental College. Climbing into the right-handed box. Pitched last night for Onondaga, 4 innings. Collects himself shallow towards home plate. Throw to first, no luck. No score, top of the second, no outs for Onondaga. Garcia on third, Stefan on first. Netzel in college this past season, 22 runs scored, 19 RBIs, 12 doubles to his credit. Pitch is low and outside, ball 1. So a 1-0 count. Onondaga opened the season at home against the Syracuse Saltcats before going on the road last night to the Syracuse Spartans and falling 4-1. Here's the 1-0. Caught, and then the throw and tag attempt not in time. As Houts tried to catch Stefan off the off the bag. Well, still runners on the corners for Onondaga. Top of the second, no score. 2 balls, no strikes. First appearance this season for Jake Raycycle. Raycycle will throw back to first, no luck. Cool, crisp afternoon here. No heat on the field to speak of. Upper 60s. Raycycle collects himself, looks towards home plate and delivers. 2-0. Bounces in the dirt. Outs will go to grab it. Runners will stay on first and third. Stefan electing not to go off the near mistake there for Hayden Houts. Houts, a 5'11", 200-pound junior from Owen, Wisconsin, goes to Northern State University. Sitting behind the dish today for Cortland. Netzel will take ball 4 after the last couple pitches. 4 balls, no strikes, and that loads the bases for Onondaga on the top of the first, and now there's going to be a conversation at the mound for Cortland. We'll step aside and then bring it back. No score, top of the second, and bases loaded for Onondaga. You're listening to the NYCBL Broadcast Network.
When I grow up, I want to be a new pair of blue jeans. When I grow up, I want to be a kid's first computer. When I grow up, I don't want to be a piece of garbage. And if you recycle me, I won't be.
Give your garbage another life. Recycle. Learn how at iwanttoberecycled.org. Brought to you by Keep America Beautiful and the Ad Council.
Everybody buckle up. Buckle up.
Let's go.
Buckle up.
Can we go to the store? Mom, can we get some ice cream?
Everybody.
Welcome back to Cortland. No score on top of the second, and the bases loaded for the Crush after a walk given up by Jake Raycycle. Here's the pitch, low and inside to Corbin Paxton, the first baseman, standing in the lefty box for ball 1. So 2 singles and a walk to lead off the top of the second for Onondaga after only getting 1 runner on the base pass off an error by the third baseman in Alex Babcock. Raycycle collects and delivers. Check swing down low in the corner for strike 1. So a 1-1 count. No outs on the board, bases loaded. Cloudy sky overhead here in Cortland. Here's the 1-1 from Raycycle. Low to the inside for ball 2. Onondaga looking for their first run of the day. Only one run scored last night for Onondaga. And a very optimal chance here for the Flames to put some runs on the board. Swing and a bouncing ball, foul, first base side. Runs over to the Little Leaguer standing on the outfield fences. Plenty of Little League players here today. Got to hang around the Crush pregame and get some good interaction with them. When talking to Bill McConnell, the head coach of the Crush pregame, talked about wanting to inspire and continue to generate interest of baseball at the youth level. And today, a perfect opportunity to do so. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's Ray Cycle on the pitch. High and away for ball 3. So now a full count and a big at-bat here for Corbin Paxson in his first appearance of the day. Finished up his collegiate season with 15 runs and 12 RBIs. No score, top of the second. Ray Cycle on the mound with the bases loaded, no outs. Collects, delivers. Swing and a line drive will land into foul territory. Maybe about 2 inches off the first base side. And a fortunate fall for the Crush. Looks like the wind might have caught just a hint of that. Nearly kept it in play as the wind is moving from right to left. The American flag down to the right, waving off to the left when a breeze rolls through. So Corbin Paxson, the 6'1", 180 sophomore, climbs into the box. No score, top of the second, and a full count. Ray Cycle looks down, looks at home plate, winds that leg up, collects and delivers way to the outside for ball 4, and that'll score the first run of the day off the RBI walk. Nick Garcia comes home for Onondaga, and the bases will stay loaded with no outs.
From Occidental College, the second baseman, Reed Gibbs.
Cortland struggling a little bit with pitching last night, giving up 13 hits in the season opener to Rome. Crush trying to pick up the home opening win today. Here's the first pitch now to Reed Gibbs, the second baseman, and it goes for ball 1. No score, top of the second, or 1-0 Onondaga, top of the second, I beg your pardon. 1 ball, no strikes, no outs. Bases loaded. Paxson on first, Netzel on second, Stefan on third. Here's the windup and delivery on the 1-0. Inside for ball 2. Ray Cycle struggling to find the strike zone in the early going here for Cortland. Good crowd on hand today. Plenty of Little Leaguers and their parents, as we said. Here's the 2-0 delivery. Swing and a slash foul high off behind the batter in Reed Gibbs. So 2 balls, 1 strike now. 1-0 Flames in the top of the second. Cortland coming into today 0-1. Flames 1-1. Cortland needs an out desperately here to get out of a jam. Gibbs in the righty box, cheating inside towards home plate. Here's the pitch on the 2-1, strike 2. Breaking down low and away from the batter. Ray Cycle, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the delivery. Swing and a high eyeball foul, third base side. Will land off into the wooded areas to the left of Beaudry Park. Well, if you're wondering why the first 7 games of the season are here at Beaudry Park and then the later 14 are at SUNY Cortland is undergoing some renovations of the field out there. And so this, the original home of the Cortland Crush 5 seasons ago. Swing and a foul tip, and that'll be strike 3, 1 down for Onondaga. Still the bases loaded with Paxson on first, Netzel on second, and Stefan on third. First strikeout of the day for Jake Raycycle. Raycycle, excuse me. So we go back to the top of the lineup with Adam Gordon, who's 0-1 today. It was a put out on a 4-3 back in the first. Gordon deep in the box. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, skying off towards left foul territory, trailing towards the fence, trying to make the grab is the third baseman, Alex Babcock, and he does trailed back to his left as he went towards the fence and made a nice catch. 2 down for Onondaga.
University, the shortstop, Brian Hart.
Foul out to the 5 spot, so mark it down in the scorebooks and bring up number 5, Brian Hart, who went 1 for 2 last night with a run scored. 0 for 1 today with a fly out into right field. Here's the first pitch to Hart. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase down low and away for strike 1. 6'2", 195 sophomore is Hart. Goes to Bryant University, originally from Franklin, Maryland. Here's the 0-1 with the bases loaded from Raycycle, down low in the dirt for ball 1. So an even count, 1-1, 2 outs on the board, 1-0 Flames, top of the second. Cortland trying to get out of a jam. Since loading the bases, the Crush have given up 1 run off of a walk, but then 2 back-to-back outs. This could be a huge at-bat here, 1-1. Curveball down low and away for ball 2. Crush trying to get out of a jam. Cortland with eyes for their home opening win of the 2018 season. Raycycle on the mound, eyes home plate. Collects. Here's the 2-1. Down low, Hart swings and bounces it down the first base side, and it'll dribble into foul territory. Dusted up some chalk there down the first base side. Luckily falls foul for Cortland, although there were about 3 purple jerseys ready to throw him out. So really you could say it's probably fortunate for Onondaga. Hart climbs back up into the box. Swings the bat over his right shoulder. Raycycle collects, bases loaded, 2-2 delivery. Swing and clipped a piece of it, and it'll dribble off behind the batter, Hart. Hart trying to make as much contact as possible to drive home 1 more run here. Onondaga leading 1-0 top of the second off of an RBI walk drawn by Corbin Paxton. Wind picking up just a bit here at Beaudry Park. Cool afternoon. We remind you the Deputy Commissioner of the NYCBL will be joining us in third, as well as some Little Leaguers throughout our broadcast today. Here's the 2-2. And hit the batter on the shoulder, and Brian Hart, and that'll score another run. And a big mistake by Jake Raycycle, will put 2 runs on the board for Onondaga.
From Rhode Island Community College, the third baseman, Jared Grossman.
So 2 RBI walks. Mike Stefan coming home and getting the run. So now it'll be Hart on first, Paxton on second, and Netzel on third. Up at the plate is Jared Grossguth. Grossguth playing third base today, standing in the righty box. Bit of an offset stance. Here's the first pitch. Breaking down from high to low for strike 1. 2 outs on the board for Cortland. Or for Onondaga, No balls, 1 strike. 2-0 Flames after 2 RBI walks. Raycycle collects and delivers. Breaking low and inside, and cheats back towards home plate for strike 2. Raycycle looking for either a strikeout or a big play from his defense to help Cortland survive here with the bases loaded. Jared Grossguth delivers down low and away for ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's Raycycle. Inside, got him looking, and that'll retire the side. 2 strikeouts from Jake Raycycle, but also 2 runs given up off walks. 3 runners left on base and 2 hits from Onondaga sends us to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Flames here on the NYCBL digital or broadcast network.
Out and another strikeout for Ben Mack.
What's up, Cortland? This is Crush pitcher Ben Mack. The Cortland Crush are sponsored by Cortland Regional Medical Center. When life throws you a curveball, the medical professionals at CRMC are there providing quality health care with skill and compassion, meeting the lifelong healthcare needs of all citizens of Cortland and surrounding communities. To learn more, visit www.cortlandregional.org.
Everybody buckle up. Buckle up. Buckle up. Buckle up.
Everybody
buckle up. Buckle up. Buckle up. Everybody buckle up.
Let's go.
Buckle up.
Can we go to the store? Can we get some ice cream?
Buckle up. Everybody buckle up.
Everybody buckle up.
A lot goes on in the car, but remember, you're in control. Stand firm. Only move when you hear the click that says they're buckled in. Never give up until they buckle up. Learn more at safercar.gov/kidsbuckleup. A message from the National Highway Traffic.
Welcome back to Cortland. 2-0 Flames going to the bottom of the second. First up at bat is Alex Babcock for the Crush, his first appearance today, low and outside for ball one on the first pitch to him. Next three due up for the Crush is Babcock, Houts, and Volpe. Babcock waving the bat over his head. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a line drive towards the fences, backing up towards the wall is Stefan, and he'll watch it fly. The first home run of the season. No, it bounces just short of the wall. Correction, it'll be a double, I beg your pardon. Thought I saw it fly over. Just kidding, it's a double. For Alex Babcock, the first baseman in the Crush are off and running offensively.
University, the catcher, Hayden, out.
Mike Stefan going to make the over-the-shoulder grab. Thought he watched him watch it sail over the fences. So now with one runner on second for the Crush.
I saw that. Go Crush. Hit it. Come on, Hayden, let's go, baby.
Up in the lefty box is Houts. One runner on second. Here's the pitch. Down Main Street, strike one.
Hayden, you're really good, man.
Hayden Houts with his first appearance at the plate of the season. 2018 NSIC All-Academic Team member. Appeared in 10 games in 2018, making 6 starts on the year. Hit .263 with Northern State University. Here's the pitch, low and outside for ball one. Evens the count up 1-1. Babcock sits at second. 2-0 Flames, bottom of the second. No outs on the board for Cortland. Off of a double from Alex Babcock deep into left field.
Be ready for it. Be ready for it, 5. Come on.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the delivery. Just misses outside for ball 2 from Riley Glenn. Glenn, a 6'2", 175 redshirt freshman out of Chapman University, out on the West Coast. So 2 balls, 1 strike, no outs. 1 runner on second for the Crush. Houts in the lefty box. Here's the delivery. Outside again, gets away from the catcher, but no harm, no foul. Peterson goes and grabs it, and Alex Babcock will sit on second. Count moves to 3-1.
Come on, 5. Jump on a hard one.
Houts taps home plate once with his bat, and then puts it over his left shoulder as some of the dirt kicking up in the air from the breeze towards first base. Here's the 3-1. Throw to third. Little offline, got out of the glove of the third baseman, Jared Grosguth. And that'll allow Babcock to steal. And it'll go down as a wild pitch. The wild pitch draws a walk, and so Houts will go to first, and Babcock steals third. So now with Alex Babcock sitting on third, they're going to have a conversation on the mound, Will Onondaga. And a first and third now for John Volpe. A 2-sport MVP in high school is Volpe. And a right-handed batter. Onondaga 2, Cortland nothing. Bottom of the second on the NYCBL Broadcast Network. I'm Ryan Urquhart, and we remind you that the Deputy Director of the NYCBL and Casey Scott will be joining us in the next inning of play as the pitch goes low and outside of Opay for strike one. Just caught the low outside corner. Beg your pardon. On deck is Jimmy Tatum for Cortland. Climbing into the box is Volpe. Runners on first and third. Butt laid down, dribbles third base side, and one run will score in Babcock. Throw to first in time for the out, but the Crush pick up their first run of the day. Sacrifice bunt for the Crush will put one runner on second and Hayden House, who advanced off of it, and one run score, so it's an RBI. And now Jimmy Tatum up at the plate. Onondaga 2, Cortland 1, bottom of the second. Crush just moments ago picking up their first run of the day. First pitch way down low, nearly got away from Peterson, able to block it. Count will move to 1-0. Jimmy Tatum, a 6'2", 180 junior out of Thousand Oaks, California, attends Trinity University. Stands cheating inside towards home plate. Here's the 1-0. Way high upstairs, nearly caught Tatum in the head. Babcock, or I beg your pardon, Houtz will advance over to third. A wild pitch up top. Moves the count to 2-0. It's now with one runner in very good scoring position out on third in Hayden House. Tatum saw one at-bat last night, went 0 for 1. Stands cheating towards home plate. Here's the 2-0 delivery. Breaking ball for strike one. One out on the board and a chance for Cortland to tie the game here at the bottom of the second. Tatum sets up. Glenn looks and delivers. 2-1, swing on the line, ground ball into center field will easily score Hayden House. Chalk it up as an RBI single for Jimmy Tatum, and we're all tied at the bottom of the second.
Now in Hampton Sydney College, the designated hitter, Jonathan Treisler.
So 2 runs scored off 2 hits here so far through the bottom of the second, and we're all tied in a home opener for the Cortland Crush. Now up at bat for the first time today is Jonathan Treisler, the designated hitter. First pitch low and outside for ball one. One out on the board for Cortland, still an optimal situation here. Babcock and Houtz scoring the 2 respective runs. One off of a wild pitch, or off of a sacrifice bunt, and then moments ago a single. Treisler in the righty box takes strike one on the low outside corner. Tatum deep in the box. Here's the 1-1. We'll look towards first, and Jimmy Tatum finds himself in a bit of a pickle between first and second. Tatum running back towards first in pursuit. Will now try to dunk under the tag. Can't, and there's 2 away for the Crush. Jimmy Tatum getting caught on the base paths. It'll go down officially as a 1-3-4-1. So now no runners on the base paths for the Crush. 2 down. Treisler ready for the 1-1. Here it is. Down low and inside for ball 2. Cortland 2, Onondaga 2, bottom of the second. Crush trying to win the home opener here on Crown City Little League Day. Treisler standing ready. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Here's the delivery from Glenn. Low and outside, catches the corner, the low outside corner, I beg your pardon, for a 2-2 count. 2 outs.
Jump on it, baby.
The collection and delivery from Glenn. Low and outside again, and the count is full at 3-2. Rush opening the season looking for their first NYCBL championship. Lost in the first round of the postseason last year. Finished 23-19. Here's the 3-2. Slashed foul into the treetops, first base side. Over the Onondaga dugout off to our right, Cortland just off to our left. When talking with Coach Bill McConnell in the pregame about that Rome game last night, he sort of referenced this is a very long season, a lot of games ahead. It's important to win games, obviously, early and get in a rhythm and get in sync with everybody, but all the same, still plenty of baseball to play. 3-2 swing and a high fly ball deep towards left field. Coming under it is Stefan, and he will make the left-handed squeeze, and that will retire the side. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, and no runners left on base for the Crush, but we're all tied going to the third here on the NYCBL Broadcast Network.
When I grow up, I want to be a new pair of blue jeans. When I grow up, I want to be a kid's first computer. When I grow up, I don't want to be a piece of garbage. And if you recycle me, I won't be.
Give your garbage another life. Recycle. Learn how at iwanttoberecycled.org. Brought to you by Keep America Beautiful and the Ad Council.
Everybody buckle up. Buckle up.
Let's go.
Buckle up.
Can we go to the store? Mom, can we get some ice cream?
Everybody, buckle up.
A lot goes on in the car, but you're in control. So only move when you hear the click that says they're buckled in. Never give up until they buckle up. Learn more at safercar.gov/kidsbuckleup. A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Out and another strikeout for Ben Mack.
What's up, Cortland? This is Crush pitcher Ben Mack. The Cortland Crush are sponsored by Cortland Regional Medical Center. When life throws you your curveball, the medical professionals at CRMC are there providing quality health care with skill and compassion, meeting the lifelong healthcare needs of all citizens of Cortland and surrounding communities. To learn more, visit www.cortlandregional.org.
Welcome back to Beaudry Park. I'm Ryan Urquhart, now joined by the Deputy Commissioner of the NYCBL and Casey Scott. Tied at 2 here in the top of the third. Casey, how you doing today?
Good. How are you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. I could say pretty good when we're all tied after a couple good runs put up there by Cortland in the last half inning of play. The next 3 due up here for Onondaga will be Peterson, Garcia, and Stefan. First swing, high, deep towards right field, and a catch trailing off to the left for Dylan Ketch. We'll put 1 down for Onondaga. So, Casey, you were a former player and coach in the NYCBL, won the NYCBL championship in 2012 with formerly the Syracuse Junior Chiefs. What's it like being back in this league now and getting to really be a big integral part of this?
It's great, having been a player, an assistant coach, and a head coach in this league, to see how much this league has grown and developed over the years, adding new franchises since I was here last. It's great to see the league really expand throughout the state.
Race cycle high and outside for ball 1. Now, it'll be a new era this year for the NYCBL. It'll be the first All-Star game as the 1-0 goes to the low inside corner for strike 1. Even count 1-1, tied at 2, top of the third. 1 out for Onondaga. It'll be kind of a new day. It'll be the first All-Star game where we'll be against the Atlantic Coast League. What's going to be the big difference between that and years past, as the 1-1 will come from Race Cycle, swinging a ground ball back to Race Cycle, and an easy underhanded throw to first for the 1-3, 2 down.
I think the biggest thing that we're looking forward to as a league is just the opportunity to showcase the talent and the players that we have. The opportunity to go play another league will add a new layer of excitement for both the fans and the league itself. But just it's a great opportunity for us as a league to showcase the talent that we do have up here in the NYCBL.
Now, Casey, I got to say, I feel pretty comfortable sitting here going back and forth with you. According to what Bill told me in the pregame, you're a Florida guy yourself, spent a little time down there at Ave Maria University as the head coach.
Correct. Down there for 3 years as the head coach, 1 year as an assistant before I took over.
Stefan will go up at the plate in the lefty box and take ball 1. So tell us a little bit about your journey here to the NYCBL.
So I played at Brockport for 2 years. Was involved with the Brockport Riverbats, a former franchise in the league, as an assistant. Started my master's work here at Cortland and was an assistant here for 4 years. At that time, I coached the Junior Chiefs for 2 summers. My wife and I moved down to Florida, took the job there at Ave Maria, and found my way back here as an assistant again at Cortland, and really jumped at the opportunity to be involved in summer baseball in a capacity like this, to be able to kind of be behind the scenes a little bit, and really put forth some ideas and brainstorm to help make this league better.
Last 3 pitches all go for balls. Top count moves to 3-1, 2 outs. Ray Cycle on the mound, staring down home plate. Stefan in the lefty box. Here's the 3-1. Low and outside again, and that'll be another walk given up by Ray Cycle today. So now 1 runner on first for Onondaga. Next up at bat will be Mike Netzel, the right fielder. 22 runs this past year collegiately, 19 RBIs. So now 2 down for Onondaga, tied at 2 here in the top of the 3rd. So, Casey, looking at this NYCBL league, what do you like and what are some of the challenges that lie ahead as deputy commissioner?
I think one of the great things about this league is the organizations and the talent in which they play in. I had the opportunity to speak to the Cortland Crush the other day and just kind of let them know how lucky they are to play in a place just like Cortland. This is where these teams were meant to play out in the
Ray
small
Cycle
towns
down low and inside for ball 1.
Support baseball, have a good following within the community. So I think it's just the talent itself and where we play make this league so special. It's a great opportunity for these players who come from all over the country to meet new friends and be involved in high-level baseball. So I think that's one of the great things that we have going on in this league right now is we have an established tradition. A slew of great players have come through this league and will continue to come through this league. And that's one of our challenges and things we look forward to on the administrative side is to continue to get good players into this league, and we do that just by showcasing who we are and kind of jumping back to that all-star game. That's going to be a great way for us, again, to showcase the players that we have and the talent, and that there are good baseball players that make their way up to New York in the summer and play.
After the last 2 pitches, 2-0 count, 2 outs on the board, tied at 2 with 1 runner on first for Onondaga. What was the process like in selecting particularly the Atlantic Coast League for this all-star game?
With the first year, we did sign a 2-year contract with them, so this year we'll be hosting the All-Star Game. Next year they'll be hosting it. We wanted to start as close as possible, with them playing most of their games out of southern New York and the Long Island area, the New Jersey area. It was a great way to kind of limit the travel for both teams, and we'll see where we go with it afterwards. I know we're all looking forward to it because they have some great talent as well, and like I said, we've got very good talent in this league here, so it should be a great game there on July 9th up at OCC.
Ray Cycle misses down low again, and it's back-to-back walks to put 1 runner in scoring position for Onondaga. 1 runner on first, 1 runner on second. Netzel on first, Stefan on second. So now it'll be a conference up here at the mound between Ray Cycle and the...
I thought I was the good luck charm there for the Crush there.
Yeah,
we had 2 quick outs there and then 2 walks.
And 2 walks. Well, it's been a bit of a struggle so far today. 2 RBIs given up by the Crush off of walks. Now, you a former player yourself. What position did you play?
I was a pitcher.
You were a pitcher.
Yep.
So what have you seen from Ray Cycle so far in this game?
I think just a lot, being with a new team and a new environment, still early, just trying to get comfortable out there on the mound. After you finish your college season, you tend to have a little bit of a layoff there. And just getting back in a routine of throwing. You could tell the secondary stuff is not where he wants it to be, and that's just from a lack of being out there and throwing. But that's something that all the guys in the league are going to go through right now, is just kind of getting their feet.
Onondaga Crush trying to pick up the home opening win. Ray Cycle collects, stares down home plate, lifts up the leg, 3-0 delivery. Missed just over the top, and that'll load the bases. 3 walks given up by Jake Ray Cycle, and the Crush in a jam once again, this time with 2 outs on the board. It'll be another conversation on the mound. And while they're here, mention the short turnaround. It's obviously a very big challenge coming from all your respective teams and just getting gelled in with everybody.
Absolutely. I think a lot of times, too, guys kind of want to get out and prove who they are early. maybe kind of go outside a little bit of their skill set. If a guy on the mound is a velocity guy and he wants to show that he can throw hard right away, or he's a guy that's going to rely a lot on the ground outs. But I think, again, it's just trying to get your feet wet, and I think one of the good things, and I noticed with the Crush there when I was at their second practice, was that they'd already started to develop and gel a little bit there. And I think, oddly enough, one of the easiest ways to tell that is when guys start kind of busting on each other a little bit. You can tell those relationships are really forming. These guys are going to spend so much time together over the course of the next 2 months. And like I told the Crush, it's the teams that usually come together the quickest and are able to put wins on the board early, the ones that are going to withstand throughout the summer. Because although today may not feel like it, it is going to warm up. It is going to get a little more humid here in central New York. And once those dog days roll on of summer, you want to make sure you got your wins in the bank early.
And now pitching for Cortland, they're going to go to Alex Larson out of Oshkosh, University of Wisconsin, 6'3", 220 sophomore. So the day potentially done for Jake Raycycle. There's a big guy up there on the mound. Larson, a right-handed pitcher. 9.0 ERA in just 3 innings pitched, 20 hits, 3 runs, all 3 earned through 23 strikeouts, a 2.25 career ERA for 10 strikeouts over his career. My mistake, too.
Kind of a tough spot here coming in with the bases loaded. I'm sure when he was warming up, he imagined himself coming in a clean inning here, but having to come in and kind of limit the damage here and get that final out and get the Crush back in the dugout to swing.
What's sort of the mentality you have to have on the mound in a situation like this?
Bear down. You really don't have much room to wiggle with there. You want to make sure you get in there and get ahead with strike one. Strike one always makes everything a lot easier. Would expect probably the Onondaga hitter to come in here and look and take a strike here. The other thing you got to deal with now is your defense has kind of been playing back on their heels a little bit. 2 quick outs followed by 3 straight walks. Everybody gets a little anxious within the infield.
So now it's Reed Gibbs up on the plate after the bases loaded off of 3 back-to-back-to-back walks. Gibbs swings at a high fly ball, straightaway center field, trailing back is Volpe, and it bounces off the wall. 1 run will score, make it 2. Rounding third and coming home is Corbin Paxton, and it is a 3 RBI triple for Reed Gibbs, and Onondaga explodes out to a 5-2 lead in the top of the 3rd.
Again, coming in that tough spot there, he did his job trying to get ahead early with that strike. Just kind of left that fastball over the middle a little bit there and hit a pretty good swing on it to clear him.
And so not the way you want to open up if you're Alex Larson. A tough start, and now back at the top of the lineup with Adam Gordon. So Onondaga with all the momentum, 2 outs on the board, 5-3 Flames in the top of the 3rd. Larson's first pitch finds the zone for strike 1. Adam Gordon 0 of 2 today. Put out and then fouled out in the 1st and 2nd respectively. The 0-1 inside for ball 1. So an even count, 1-1, 2 outs. Larson delivers, swing and a ground ball out to short. Scooped up by Maldonado, and the throw to first is in time, and that'll retire the side. The Onondaga Flames pick up 3 runs off of 1 hit, no errors, and really just 1 runner left on base, and we'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. Flames 5, Cortland 2 on the NYCBL Broadcast Network. Out, and another strikeout for Ben Mack.
What's up, Cortland? This is Crush pitcher Ben Mack. The Cortland Crush are sponsored by Cortland Regional Medical Center. When life throws you a curveball, the medical professionals at CRMC are there providing quality health care with skill and compassion, meeting the lifelong health care needs of all citizens of Cortland and surrounding communities. To learn more, visit www.cortlandregional.org.
Everybody buckle up. Buckle up. Buckle up. Buckle up.
Everybody
Buckle up. Buckle up. Buckle up.
Welcome back to the bottom of the 3rd. Onondaga 5, Cortland 2. The Flames getting an RBI triple just moments ago off Reed Gibbs, but then Cortland able to retire the side on a 6-3 putout to end things. Now up at the plate is Iset Maldonado in the leadoff spot today of the lineup. Takes the first pitch for strike one. Maldonado 0-1 today with a looking strikeout. Sets up. Gibbs on the plate, delivers for strike two. Or Glenn, excuse me, delivering that strike. Maldonado behind the count 0-2. Flames with a 3-run lead. No outs on the board, things just underway. Here's a delivery. Blown outside again for a ball. He sent Maldonado, sets up, cheating inside towards home plate. Here's the 1-2. Drifts inside for ball two.
He's on base. Come on, one.
Crush looking to respond here after an RBI triple by Onondaga gave him a 3-run lead in the last half inning of play. Cortland with 2 hits so far today. Here's the 2-2. Missed again for ball 3 and a full count. Crush trying to pick up the home opening win and move momentum on their side after falling on the road to the Rome Generals last night, 7-3.
Stay back and drive it, one. Come on, stay back and drive it.
Glenn lifts that leg up. Wines delivers, high breaking ball for ball 4.
From Brescia University,
And the third walk of the day given up by Glenn puts Iset Maldonado on the base paths. First time Maldonado has reached base today. Now it'll be Alex Flock, number 2 for the Cortland Crush. First pitch from Glenn in for strike 1. Alex Flock called a stable presence by his college head coach this past season at Brescia University. Swing and a slashed foul into the fence, third base side. Count moves to 0-2 after the last 2 pitches. Bottom of the third, Onondaga 5, Cortland 2. When talking with his college coaching staff, told us a story that one day before practice, the guys knew they were going to be running because somebody got in trouble, as it seems someone always does on any sports team, as the 0-2. Misses outside, throw to second, and Maldonado will try to steal second and will. First stolen base of the season for Iset Maldonado. Puts one runner in scoring position for Cortland. Peterson tried to throw him out, but the throw was maybe a hair late. Now a bit of a more optimal situation for Alex Flock. Well, to finish up that story, everybody in trouble, of course, gets to practice. Flock was the only one taking extra reps before practice. Everyone else pouting in the dugout, just trying to salvage that energy before they were going to run sprints. Here's the 1-2, swung on and bounced foul, third base side towards the Cortland dugout. Coaches made a point of that to the team shortly after they ran, that he will go the extra miles, and a lot of times to get him off the field to start practice, they'll have to pull him off the field to start practice because he simply doesn't want to leave. He wants to always get those extra reps in, always trying to get better. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Onondaga 5, Cortland 2, bottom of the third. 1 runner on second for the Crush, and Maldonado swing and a miss. Ball breaking just under the bat for strike 3, the second strikeout of the day thrown by Glenn. 1 down for the Cortland Crush. Now cue up Zach Kelly, who reached back in the first off of a walk. Onondaga 5, Crush 2, bottom of the third. 1 runner in scoring position, and Iset Maldonado. Here's the first pitch. Down low in the dirt for ball 1 from Glenn. Kelly, a 6'2", 215 senior out of Hadley, Massachusetts, attends Clark University. He's part of the new MAC All-Academic All-Conference team. Or all-academic and all-conference team, I beg your pardon. Kelly in the right-handed box. Glenn looks back towards second and then delivers the 1-0. Missed down low for ball 2. Bottom of the third, Flames 5, Crush 2. Kelly leading the team with a .587 slugging percentage at Clark University. 14 of his 34 hits going for extra bases. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's a delivery from Glenn. Breaking ball, found contact, but fouled, bouncing towards the Cortland dugout third base side. Real cool afternoon here in Cortland, New York. Upper 60s. Cortland with just 2 hits today. Glenn looks back towards second. Maldonado cheating off second. Swing from Kelly, driven high, fly ball deep to right field towards the fence, and gone. That'll be the first home run of the year for the Crush. Zach Kelly jams one to right field, and the Crush are back within a run. Zach Kelly found great contact, lifted a high fly ball towards right, and Metzel could only watch it fly. And a huge at-bat from Kelly to pull Cortland back within a run in the bottom of the third. So still just 1 out on the board, and now it'll be Dylan Ketch, one of the returning players, lays down a bunt, dribbles third base side, coming up and making the scoop is Groska, throw to first in time for the second out on the 5-3.
Third baseman Alex Babcock.
So 1 swing and 1 down, and Dylan Ketch. Now up at the plate is Alex Babcock in the righty box. Onondaga 5, Cortland 4, bottom of the third. 2 outs on the board, last pitch going for a strike. Glenn collects, delivers, and got Babcock to chase low to the outside for strike 2. Counts will come out and grab that ball from right behind the umpire and toss it back. So no runners on the base paths, and now Coach McConnell will come have a quick word with Babcock here and figure out what they want to do. Babcock on the season, 1 for 4. Easy math for a .250 batting average. Babcock waits the pitch. Here it is. 0-2 delivery. Got Babcock on the shoulder. Second hit by pitch we've seen today. Puts 1 runner on first for Cortland.
The catcher Hayden House.
Now cue up Hayden House, who last time advanced out to first on a walk, also a wild pitch last time he was up at bat. Already 1 run today for him. This House first start of the season today. His first delivery, swing and a line ball bouncing deep into center field, down for a base hit. It'll be a single for Hayden House, the second time he's reached base today.
From Elmira College, the left fielder, John Bolte.
So now first and second for the Crush, 2 outs on the board. Cortland already scoring 2 runs off of a 2-run homer from Zach Kelly earlier in this half inning of play. Bottom of the third, Onondaga 5, Cortland 4. And so now it'll be a conversation for Onondaga on the mound. We'll see if they'll keep the pitcher. This might be a pitching change for the red and white. For just joining us in this half inning of play, we started from the top of the lineup, and I set Maldonado, who reached on a walk and then would later score off of the home run from Zach Kelly. A swinging strikeout from Flock, and just before that home run, and then Dylan Ketch was put out on the 5-3. Babcock now sitting on second, reached on a hit by pitch, and it will be a pitching change for Onondaga. We'll step to the side and then talk a little bit about that. Onondaga 5, Cortland 4 in the bottom of the third, 2 outs here on the NYCBL Broadcast Network.
This is
Lauren Williams, General Manager for Game Day Operations of the Cortland Crush. Crush Nation would like to thank A Pizza and More for their sponsorship of Crush Baseball. From subs to wings, entrees, and of course pizza, they'll be sure to satisfy. Order today.
Next Thursday, you will be caught in a flash flood.
Disasters don't plan ahead, but you can. Talk to your loved ones about making an emergency plan. Get started today at nyc.gov/readyny or call 311. Brought to you by New York City Emergency Management and the Ad Council.
Hamilton was adopted from a rescue in 2008. He really likes to be around people. I get out my mat and I'm doing a downward dog and he's underneath. He's quite the pug about town. He gets invited to a lot of parties. He knows he's a pretty big deal. Look at this little face. How could you not love him?
Hamilton the Pug, Instagram star and shelter pet. Amazing adoption stories start in shelters. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to Cortland, New York. I'm Ryan Urquhart, joining you live from Beaudry Park, where the Crush are back within a run. 2 outs on the board and 1 runner on first and second. Or 2 runners, excuse me, on first and second. Hayden House on first, Babcock on second, and John Volpe climbing into the right-handed batter's box for Cortland. Volpe sets up. Here's the delivery. Finds a low outside corner, strike 1. Crush now tied with Onondaga today, 4 hits apiece. The difference being an RBI triple on the part of the Flames back in the last half inning of play. No balls, 2 strikes. Runners on first and second for the Crush. Here's the pitch to Volpe. Breaking ball, low outside, strike 2. Just catching the corner of that zone. Volpe takes a practice swing, draws a line in front of home plate, then swings the bat up high, ready for the 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss down low, drop third strike, throw to first. Well in time, and that'll retire the side. We go to the 4th inning, Onondaga 5, Cortland 4 on the NYCBL Broadcast Network. Swing and a high fly ball straight away center field. It's gone! Hey Crush fans, this is Ryan Urquhart, voice of the Cortland Crush. We all know baseball is a team game. Well, the Crush are supported by an excellent teammate in the Cortland County Chamber of Commerce. They seek to promote business growth, community prosperity, and quality of life. To learn more, visit their website at cortlandareachamber.com.
What does Meals on Wheels do? They deliver meals and smiles to homebound seniors. But Meals on Wheels does something else. They turn a volunteer's lunch break into a meaningful experience.
As small and as simple as a relationship is between a volunteer and a client of Meals on Wheels, it's really so impactful. I never thought that 5 minutes could make so much difference in the lives of 2 people, but it has.
Drop off a warm meal and get more than you expect. Volunteer at americaletsdolunch.org. That's americaletsdolunch.org. Brought to you by Meals on Wheels America and the Ad.
Welcome back to the NYCBL Broadcast Network here in Cortland. Onondaga 5, Cortland 4. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's happening in the NYCBL, presented to you by Summit Federal Credit Union. Later on today, the Syracuse Spartans and the Rome Generals, the first 2 teams on Cortland's schedule, will face off at 6:30 p.m. Sherrill will take on the Syracuse Saltcats at 5. And Onondaga and Cortland here obviously playing. The Nigeria Power will take on the Olean Oilers. That just about to start. And then the Hornell Dodgers and Tennessee Rapids currently in a rain delay. Rapids 2, Dodgers 1. And then Wellsville and Rochester will play at 5 today. Final line for Glenn, 3.2 innings pitched, 4 hits, 4 runs given up, 2 strikeouts, and 3 walks. The replacement pitcher for Onondaga, the Kretsch. Casey Kretsch out of Jamesville, New York, Lemoyne College, an infielder, 5'11", 185. We'll talk a little bit about him more in the next half inning of play, as the Crush currently sitting on defense after a great last half inning of play. 2 runs scored, 1 hit, and 2 runners left on base. So now it'll be number 5, Brian Hart, the shortstop, up in the right-handed batter's box. Onondaga leading by a run here, top of the 4th. First pitch breaks outside for ball 1. Hart swings and misses at the 1-0 from number 26 for the Crush, up at pitcher after a pitching change earlier, and Alex Larson now on the mound. Jake Raycycle up earlier, swinging a slash foul high off to the right behind the Onondaga dugout. 1-2 count, top of the 4th. Flames leading by a run. Hart wants a moment to swing his bat. Hart awaiting the pitch from Larson. Here it is. Swing got him to chase down low and away for strike 3. Third strikeout of the day for the Crush.
From Rhode Island Community College, the third baseman, Jared Groskuth.
So now 1 out on the board for Onondaga, Jared Groskuth. That final line on a recycle was 2 2/3 innings pitched, gave up 3 hits, 5 runs, all 5 earned, 5 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Last pitch goes for a ball. Larson down low and away for ball 2. 1 out already on the board. Crush trailing by a run in the top of the 4th. Larson only giving up 1 hit so far through just a half inning of play. The 2-0 down low in the dirt away again from Larson for ball 3. Groskuth ahead in the count right now with an 0 for 3 last night. 1 hit and a walk so far. No hits today, but did reach base on the first off of an error and then struck out looking in the second. Groskuth lets it hit the low outside corner for strike 1. Good location from Alex Larson. Hits even at 4 today. Groskuth swings and chips it foul, bouncing back behind him to the left. Count goes full 3-2, 1 out. Onondaga 5, Cortland 4. Onondaga trying to extend their lead as we're about midway through the home opener for the Crush. Slash and foul, high and away. Count will stay 3-2. Could be a big out here for the Crush. Keep Onondaga off the base paths. Larson delivers, check swing, low and away, called ball 4. And that'll put 1 runner on first for Onondaga. Well, if you're wondering how Onondaga got their name, it actually comes from the Onondaga Nation, which is where this program sits on their native land, and they have to acknowledge their presence on that land in any revocation broadcast, etc. Here's the 1 out. First pitch to number 17, Trace Peterson, the catcher, swinging a foul high and away behind Peterson. Onondaga 5, Cortland 4 in the top of the 4th. 1 out on the board, 0-1 count for Peterson. 1 runner on first off of the walk, Groskuth trailing off by about 5 feet. Larson delivers, swing and a hard foul back into the fence behind Peterson for strike 2. Well, the NYCBL this season celebrating 40 years. That's sent a countless number of baseball players to the pros. Got him to chase down low and away on the full count pitch. Swing and a miss and another strikeout in the top of the 4th. Make it 2 in just this half inning alone for Alex Larson, and that'll send Nick Garcia up to the plate. So a strikeout, a walk given up, and then another strikeout. Puts 2 away for Onondaga. 1 runner on first, still Jared Groskuth. So now it'll be Nick Garcia. 1 of 2 today, hit a single back in the second. This pitch low and inside for ball 1. Onondaga 5, Cortland 4 in the top of the 4th inning. Crush trying to pick up the season home opener on Crown City Little League Day. Larson delivers the 1-0 for strike one. Evens up the count, 1-1, 2 outs. Crush looking to hold strong defensively and potentially get a chance to tie this game up. Larson stares it down, delivers, swing and a line drive right into the glove of Maldonado, and that'll retire the side on the fly out to the shortstop spot. Onondaga 5, Cortland 4, going to the home half of the fourth inning here on the NYCBL Broadcast Network. Out and another strikeout for Ben Mack.
What's up, Cortland? This is Crush pitcher Ben Mack. The Cortland Crush are sponsored by Cortland Regional Medical Center. When life throws you a curveball, the medical professionals at CRMC are there providing quality health care with skill and compassion, meeting the lifelong health care needs of all citizens of Cortland and surrounding communities. To learn more, visit www.cortlandregional.
Up.
Everybody buckle up.
A lot goes on in the car, but remember, you're in control. Stand firm. Only move when you hear the click that says they're buckled in. Never give up until they buckle up. Learn more at safercar.gov/kidsbuckleup.
Jimmy Tatum will lead things off for the Crush here in the bottom of the fourth. Onondaga 5, Crush 4. The next three due up being Tatum as the first pitch goes way outside, careening for ball one. It'll be Tatum, Treisler, and then back to the top of the order with Maldonado. 1-0. Swing and a miss down low, evens the count up, 1-1. So far, Jimmy Tatum, 1 of 1 today with an RBI single back in the second. This pitch goes inside for ball two. So 2-1 count. Crush trailing by a run in the bottom of the fourth. Here's delivery. Breaking ball down low for strike two. Even count at a couple of deuces. Orange and purple looking for their first win of the season in game two after being rained down on Friday. Called the game about an hour out before first pitch. 2-2, swing and a ground ball bouncing towards third, scooped up by Grosguth, and the throw to first is well in time to Corbin Paxson, one down for the Crush.
From Hampton Sydney College, the designated hitter, Jonathan Treisler.
So now cue up Jonathan Treisler, number 19, 2018 All-ODAC team selection, two-time winner of that honor, won the second team honor back in his freshman year, was first on the team this past season in hits and doubles and second in RBIs, runs, and home runs. A huge presence over there at Hampton Sydney College. First pitch low and outside for ball one. Crush trailing by a run in the bottom of the fourth. Crutch on the mound, winds up, delivers, swing and a high foul fly ball drifting off to the right first base side and bounces into the field off to the right of Beaudry Park. Well, when talking to Jonathan Treisler, who's actually one of the roommates of our media team, he was telling us that he's actually red-green colorblind. And for the longest time, he thought the Cortland Crush's colors were orange and blue. 1-1 delivery, breaking high and inside for ball two. At Hampton Sydney College in Virginia is Treisler. Stands in ready for the pitch. Here it is, 2-1, way low inside, skipping off the dirt into the glove of Peterson for ball three. Treisler talks about he's on the pitching staff here, but also primarily considers himself a shortstop, as well as does the coaching staff at Hampton Sydney. 3-1, swing and a line driver deep into center, and an over-the-shoulder catch made by Adam Gordon. Got to give credit where credit is due. Onondaga with a spectacular out, 2 away for the Crush.
From St. Michael's College, the shortstop, Iset Maldonado.
Gordon trailed off behind him and just located the ball perfectly, sticking that southpaw out and making the grab in stride. 2 down for Cortland. Onondaga 5, Crush 4 in the bottom of the fourth. Now we go back to the top of the lineup in the East at Maldonado. First pitch is a called strike, 0-1. No runners on the base paths, 2 down for the orange and purple. Here's the windup and delivery. Breaks down low under the zone for ball 1. Evens up the count. 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. Ball drops down at the last second. Count moves to 1-2. Kresh on the pitch. Crush trail by a run, no runners on the base paths. Isam Maldonado up in the righty box. Here's the windup and delivery from Kresh. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, and another strikeout on the afternoon for Onondaga. And Kresh delivering that one will retire the side. Flames 5, Crush 4. Going to the 5th here on the NYCBL Broadcast Network.
Hamilton was adopted from a rescue in 2008. He really likes to be around people. I get out my mat and I'm doing a downward dog and he's underneath. He's quite the pug about town. He gets invited to a lot of parties. He knows he's a pretty big deal. Look at this little face. How could you not love him?
Hamilton the Pug, Instagram star and shelter pet. Amazing adoption stories start in shelters. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Swing and a high fly ball straight away center field. It's gone!
Hey Crush fans, this is Ryan Urquhart, voice of the Cortland Crush. We all know baseball is a team game. Well, the Crush are supported by an excellent teammate in the Cortland County Chamber of Commerce. They seek to promote business growth, community prosperity, and quality of life. To learn more, visit their website at cortlandareachamber.com.
What does Meals on Wheels do? They deliver meals and smiles to homebound seniors. But Meals on Wheels does something else. They turn a volunteer's lunch break into a meaningful experience.
As small and as simple as a relationship is between a volunteer and a client of Meals on Wheels, it's really so impactful. I never thought that 5 minutes could make so much difference in the lives of 2 people, but it has.
Drop off a warm meal and get more than you expect. Volunteer at americaletsdolunch.org. That's americaletsdolunch.org. Brought to you by Meals on Wheels America and the Ad Council.
Back in Beaudry Park, Cortland trailing by a run, 5-4, going to the away half of the 5th inning. 4 hits apiece on either side today. Cortland with 1 error as well. The next 3 up due for the Onondaga Flames will be Mike Stefan, the left fielder, Netzel, and Paxson. Pacheco is now on the mound for Cortland, number 4. So that'll be the 3rd different pitcher we've seen today. Taking a look at the line for Larson, 1 1/3 inning pitch, gave up 1 hit, 1 walk, and for 2 strikeouts and 6 batters faced.
Leading off for Onondaga.
Pacheco, a
from Canisius College, the left fielder.
5'10", 155 sophomore out of Sal Virginia University. Stefan climbs into the lefty box, and the first pitch is delivered from Pacheco for ball 1, breaking down low under the zone. Pacheco winds up. Here's his second of the day. Just low to the outside for ball 2. Not quite the start you would have hoped for, but still plenty of batters left to face. Pacheco winds up and delivers the 2-0. Swing and a chipped foul bouncing towards the Onondaga dugout. Off to the right.
Stefan's reached base both times he's been up to the plate tonight. Had a single back in inning number 2, came around to score. Also scored in the 3 runs
Pacheco
back in the 3rd.
eyes home plate. Winds up, delivers the 2-1. Misses outside against the lefty batter for ball 3. Top of the 5th, Onondaga 5, Cortland 4. This is the home opener for the Crush. Cortland currently sitting 0-1. Swing and a bouncing ball, first base side. Kelly collects it, tags his foot on the bag. 1 down for Onondaga.
3 unassisted there, and with 1 away. That
from Occidental College, the right fielder Mike Netzel.
So now it's Mike Netzel, the right fielder, up at bat. Netzel in the right-handed batter's box. First pitch from Pacheco, strike 1 on the low outside corner. Count moves to 0-1. Netzel out of Culver City, California, as the 0-1 misses outside low for ball one. Goes to Occidental College, a 6-foot sophomore. Out of there, Pacheco winds up, delivers, breaking ball down low for ball two. Count moves to 2-1, 1 out. Onondaga 5, Cortland 4 in the top of the fifth. Pitch drifts low and way outside for ball three. Let's go ahead and take a moment to look at today's always classic moment on this date in baseball history, brought to you by X101 Radio. On this date in history, Cardinal right-hander Mike O'Neill hit the first pinch-hit grand slam in Major League history, swinging a foul ball third base side. Count moves full, 3-2. The Hurlers' 9-inning blast off Beniter Togi Pinniger proves to be the difference in the Redbirds' 11-9 victory over Boston at South End Gardens. That always classic moment brought to you by X101 Radio. Cortland trailing by a run 5-4 here in the top of the fifth. Netzel up in the righty box, swings and bounces one over towards Maldonado at short. He'll wind up and throw to Kelly at first for an easy 6-3. 2 down for the Flames.
From Lake Erie College, the first baseman, Corbin Paxton.
So now the first baseman, Corbin Paxton, will climb into the left-handed batter's box for Onondaga. Wearing a shield on his right ankle as rain is starting to fall down here at Beaudry Park. Just a bit of a mist, hoping that the clouds above hold. Pacheco low and inside for ball one. 1-0 count. 2 outs on the board. Pacheco delivers, swing and a chipped foul, trailing off behind the home plate umpire. Wind and rain picking up just a little bit. No call yet. Just a bit of a drizzle and a chilly wind starting to carry over the field. Pacheco in the rain winds up, delivers, breaking ball down low, just misses downstairs for ball two. Onondaga 5, Cortland 4. Crush looking for their first run since the third inning. Or correction, Flames looking for their first run in just a bit. 2-1. Swing and a miss down low. Got him to chase it on the inside for strike two. Onondaga looking for offense. 2 outs on the board. Pacheco holds the glove in front of his face, gives a nod, winds up and delivers the 2-2. Swing and a line drive right to the third baseman and Alex Babcock, who leans forward and makes the one-handed squeeze, and that'll retire to the side. We go to the home half of the fifth. Cortland still trailing 5-4 on the NYCBL Broadcast Network.
Out and another strikeout for Ben Mack.
What's up, Cortland? This is Crush pitcher Ben Mack. The Cortland Crush are sponsored by Cortland Regional Medical Center. When life throws you a curveball, the medical professionals at CRMC are there providing quality health care with skill and compassion, meeting the lifelong health care needs of all citizens of Cortland and surrounding communities. To learn more, visit www.cortlandregional.org.
Everybody buckle up. Buckle up. Buckle up. Buckle up.
Everybody
Buckle up. Buckle up. Buckle up. Everybody buckle up.
Let's go.
Buckle up.
Can we go to the store? Can we get some ice cream?
Everybody buckle up.
Everybody buckle up.
A lot goes on in the car, but remember, you're in control. Stand firm. Only move when you hear the click that says they're buckled in. Never give up until they buckle up. Learn more at safercar.gov/kidsbuckleup. A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
A new pitcher on the mound for Onondaga in number 26, Jimmy Flahive, a 6'3" sophomore pitcher out of American International College, originally from Longmeadow, Massachusetts. Onondaga 5, Cortland 4 in the home half of the 5th inning. Crush trying to take their first lead of the day. Hits even at 4 apiece, and only 1 error so far today on the Crush. Next 3 due up for Cortland. Alex Flock, the returning player, followed by Zach Kelly and Dylan Ketch, 2 returners in the next 3 up for the Cortland Crush. A solid group of 5 returning this season, and many of whom are on the Captain's Council here for the Crush. So plenty of experience, another being the veteran catcher, Justin Valentino, a big pickup for the Crush this season. As well as Ryan Heyman and Avery Eddy, making their way back into a Crush uniform this season.
For the Crush in the bottom of the 5th inning from Brescia University, the center fielder.
From Brescia University, it'll be Alex Flock coming up to the plate in that purple jersey. Last year for the Crush, he swung .231 with a .282 on base percentage, .259 slugging, scored 21 runs, 5 extra base hits, and 22 RBIs for the now junior, originally from Georgetown, Indiana. Flock in the left-handed box now to take on the pitcher in Flahive for Onondaga. First pitch inside, skips away from Peterson, just out of his hand for ball 1. Cortland trailing by a run, looking for some offense here. They might be able to get it from the 2, 3, 4 spots in the lineup. Game will continue. Took a look at the radar. Just some light rain passing over Cortland. The majority of the storm in the red and orange is off to the west of us on the west side of the state as the last pitch finds the zone low and inside for strike 1. 1-1 count. Flock sets up, awaits the pitch. Here it is, and just misses outside this time against the lefty for ball 2. Two-one delivery. Swing and a miss down low. Got him to chase it as it broke at the last second on a curveball. Count evens up 2-2.
I agree.
In this past 2018 season for Flock, a 201 batting average with a 330 on-base percentage and slugging percentage. 2-2, fastball right down the middle, and Flock swings and misses. 1 down for the orange and purple.
University, the first baseman, Zach Kelly.
That the 4th strikeout of the day, pitched by Onondaga, and the 1st for Flahive. Now Zach Kelly will come up to the plate. He's 1 of 1 today. Walk drawn in the 1st and a 2-run homer back in the 3rd. Cortland looking for a little more offensive magic from number 33 in the bottom of the 5th. Onondaga leading 5-4. First pitch goes for strike 1. Kelly in the right-handed box deep. Here's the 0-1. Misses inside at the thighs of Kelly for ball 1, even count. Kelly, a tall man at 6'2". Here's the 1-1 from Flahive. Swinging a high fly ball deep left foul territory. Down the third base side, count moves to 1-2. Kelly sets up. Flahive leans forward, stands up, looking at the ground, lifts the leg up, delivers. Swing and a miss down low, drop 3rd strike, and Peterson just runs up and tags Kelly as he passes by. 2 down for the Crush.
From South Regina University, the right fielder, Dylan.
So back-to-back strikeouts to open up the day for Flahive. Onondaga maintaining a 5-4 lead in the bottom of the 5th. So now with 2 down, it'll be up to Dylan Ketch to try and create anything here. A talented player on this roster, went 2 for 4 last night with an RBI. So far today is 0 of 2, was a Rawlings All-New England Region Team selection. Here's a windup and delivery. Swing and a bouncing foul for first base side towards the fans lined up on the outfield fence. catch another returner a year ago with a .481 on-base percentage, .457 slugging. 0-1. Swing and a shallow fly ball towards right field. Coming under it and making the grab is the second baseman in Reed Gibbs. And 3 up, 3 down. That'll retire the side. We go to the 6th inning. Cortland still trailing 5-4 on the NYCBL Broadcast Network.
Here's our next game day raffle winner.
Everybody buckle up. Buckle up.
Let's go.
Buckle up.
Can we go to the store? Mom, can we get some ice cream?
Everybody buckle up.
A lot goes on in the car, but you're in control. So only move when you hear the click that says they're buckled in. Never give up until they buckle up. Learn more at safercar.gov/kidsbuckleup. A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Out and another strikeout for Ben Mack.
What's up, Cortland? This is Crush pitcher Ben Mack. The Cortland Crush are sponsored by Cortland Regional Medical Center. When life throws you a curveball, the medical professionals at CRMC are there providing quality health care with skill and compassion, meeting the lifelong healthcare needs of all citizens of Cortland and surrounding communities. To learn more, visit www.cortlandregional.org.
Everybody buckle up. Buckle up.
This is Lauren Williams, General Manager for Game Day Operations of the Cortland Crush. Crush Nation would like to thank A Pizza and More for their sponsorship of Crush Baseball. From subs to wings, entrees, and of course pizza, they'll be sure to satisfy. Order today.
Welcome back to Cortland. Crush trailing by a run here in the top of the 6th inning. Pacheco still on the mound for the Crush. First pitch, low and outside now against Reed Gibbs, the second baseman, in the right-handed box. So with an 0-1 count, hey, Crush Faithful, we remind you that you can be part of the broadcast too. Tweet us at Crushball, and we will answer your questions or say a shout-out for you live here on the air, or you can tag myself at Ryan_URQ. Last pitch goes for a ball, 1-1 count. Crush trailing by a run in the 6th. Swing and a high fly ball straight away, center field. 3 Crush players converge, and the catch is made by number 17 for Cortland out there, Jimmy Tatum. 1 down for Onondaga on the fly out to the second baseman spot. So good communication by the Crush to not run into each other, and that's the chemistry that Coach McConnell and company are looking for in the early parts of the season here. So now we go back to the top of the lineup. Adam Gordon up, takes strike 1 from Pacheco. Pacheco already performing well for this Cortland defensive unit. 3 up, 3 down the last time now for Onondaga. Here's the 0-1 from Pacheco. Winds up, delivers, swing and a bouncing ball, first base side. Kelly collects it, no problem, right foot on the bag. 2 down for Onondaga.
From Bryant University, the shortstop, Brian Hart.
2 up, 2 down, and now it's Brian Hart. A quick 2 outs for the Flames. Cortland still trailing by a run, 5-4 in the top of the 6th. Bunt shown as the pitch curves outside away for strike 1. Sliding that time. More of a sliding pitch there. Pacheco shakes his head a couple times, getting the signals from Hayden Hartz. Or Houts, excuse me. Pacheco will take a moment. Hart, the lone run scorer last night for Onondaga, as he swings and fouls one third base side, grounding towards the light pole out there. Count moves to 0-2. 2 outs on the board. Flames 5, Crush 4. Pacheco gives a nod, winds up, delivers the 0-2. Curveball low and outside, misses downstairs for ball 1. Swing and a miss on the low outside pitch. It's a drop third strike, but a no-problem throw from home plate to first. Zach Kelly with the grab, and that will retire the side. Cortland Still trailing 5-4 with another offensive opportunity here in the bottom of the 6th. You're listening to the NYCBL Broadcast Network.
Hamilton was adopted from a rescue in 2008. He really likes to be around people. I get out my mat and I'm doing a downward dog and he's underneath. He's quite the pug about town. He gets invited to a lot of parties. He knows he's a pretty big deal. Look at this little face. How could you not love him?
Hamilton the Pug, Instagram star and shelter pet. Amazing adoption stories start in shelters. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Swing and a high fly ball straight away center field. It's gone! Hey Crush fans, this is Ryan Urquhart, voice of the Cortland Crush. We all know baseball is a team game. Well, the Crush are supported by an excellent teammate in the Cortland County Chamber of Commerce. They seek to promote business growth, community prosperity, and quality of life. To learn more, visit their website at cortlandareachamber.com.
In the home half of the 6th inning, Cortland trailing by a run 5-4, and it will be the Onondaga Flames playing defense here in this half. Inning up on the mound for Onondaga is still Jimmy Flayhive, who came in the last half inning of play and threw 2 strikeouts for the Flames. The Crush went 3 up, 3 down last time out. A couple quick moving innings through the last 5th, and so now we sit here in the 6th.
Leading off for the Crush from TC3, the third.
Next 3 up for Cortland will be Alex Babcock, Hayden Houts, and John Volpe. Babcock coming off of a 2018 season with a great line of stats, 347 batting average, 423 on base percentage, 476 slugging. First pitch, slash and a foul, first base side, count moves to 0-1. Finished the season with 124 at-bats, 35 runs scored, 43 hits, 7 doubles, 3 triples, and a home run, 22 RBIs for the freshman. Babcock swings at a ground ball, threw over to the shortstop, and Brian Hart throw to first is in time. Chalk it up as a 6-3, 1 down for the Crush.
From Northern State University, the catcher Hayden Houts.
That'll be Hayden Houts, who is 1 of 1 today with a single and a reached base on a walk back in the 2nd. Houts in the lefty box. Flayhive collects, winds up, delivers. Low inside corner, strike 1. Ball curving just a little bit on that pitch. Well, when talking to Coach Bill McConnell over the course of the week and meetings and things getting prepared for the season, as Flayhive winds up, delivers, and it drifts inside the strike zone, low outside corner, strike 2. Talked about the challenges of such a quick turnaround and has loved the chemistry of his team so far. And really the key is, selecting players and really talking to their coaches and getting to know them before they ever step foot in Cortland, New York, as the 0-2 misses downstairs to the outside for ball 1. And really that's sort of the trick and the fun of it, Bill says. It's not like you get to watch film or really scout the other teams. You know tendencies of the opposing head coaches, but you never really know what you're going to get. 1-2 swing and a high fly ball towards right center. Coming up and making the one-handed sliding grab is Adam Gordon for another fly out on the day, and 2 down for the Crush. Second time today we've seen Gordon come up and make an athletic play like that. Had a fantastic over-the-shoulder catch back in the 4th. Two up, 2 down for the Crush, and so now it'll be Zach Kelly with the lone home run of the, or beg your pardon, John Volpe, the center fielder, went 0 of 2 yesterday, so far today, laid down a sac bunt back in the 1st, and was 0 of 2. Last pitch goes for a ball from Flayhive, 1-0, 2 outs. Flayhive winds up and delivers. Swing and a miss, might have, just chipped a bit of it, fouls off for strike 1. Even count 1 in, 1, 2 outs. Crush trail 5-4 in the bottom of the 6th. Flayhive Looks down, winds up, delivers 1-1. Kareem's way outside for ball 2. Crush looking for some offense here. Haven't scored a run since the 3rd inning of play. Last points scored were by Zach Kelly, and it's also the last time the Crush picked up a hit. Swinging a high fly ball, drifting towards left center, coming up and making the one-handed running grab, trailing to his left is Stefan, and that will retire the 6th inning of play. 7th inning stretch up ahead. Onondaga 5, Cortland 4 on the NYCBL Broadcast Network.
Out and another strikeout for Ben Mack.
What's up, Cortland? This is Crush pitcher Ben Mack. The Cortland Crush are sponsored by Cortland Regional Medical Center. When life throws you your curveball, the medical professionals at CRMC are there providing quality health care with skill and compassion, meeting the lifelong health care needs of all citizens of Cortland and surrounding communities. To learn more, visit www.cortlandregional.org.
Everybody buckle up. Buckle up. Buckle up. Buckle up.
Everybody.
Buckle up. Buckle up. Buckle up. Everybody, buckle up.
Let's go.
Buckle up.
Can we go to the store? Can we get some ice cream?
Buckle up.
Everybody.
Everybody, buckle up.
Everybody buckle up.
A lot goes on in the car, but remember, you're in control. Stand firm. Only move when you hear the click that says they're buckled in. Never give up until they buckle up. Learn more at safercar.gov/kidsbuckle.
First pitch to start off the 7th inning is in for a strike from Michelle. Now up at the plate for Onondaga is number 24, Jared Groska. Second pitch goes in for a strike as well from Pacheco. Groska collects. Here's the pitch from Pacheco. Swing and a miss down low on the curveball, and then the strikeout from Pacheco to lead things off here in the 7th. A swinging strikeout, that the 6th of the day for the Cortland Crush. We thank you for listening along with us today as we hit the 7th inning stretch, brought to you by A Pizza and More. Order delivery or stop by A Pizza and More, offering wings, dinner, sandwiches, salads, and of course, pizza sure to satisfy. Now up at the plate is Trace Peterson, who takes strike 1 from Pacheco. Onondaga 5, Cortland 4 in the top of the 7th. 1 out already on the board after a swinging strikeout. Pacheco winds up, delivers, careens low and outside for ball 1. Even count 1-1. Peterson stands ready in the righty box. Pacheco delivers, swing and a bouncing ball. It's over to third base. McKeon in over there at third. Slings it over to first in time to Zach Kelly. Chalk it up as a 5-3, 2 down for Onondaga.
From Chapman University, the designated hitter, Nick
So Alex Babcock is out at the third base spot. It'll be McKeon now. So a quick 2 up and 2 down for Onondaga. The Flames have not reached base since back in the 4th off of a walk drawn, and have not picked up a hit since the 3rd off of a 3 RBI triple.
The defensive changes for Cortland, now playing third base.
1-0 after the last pitch from Pacheco. 2 outs. Garcia finishing his last college season, 3 runs, 6 RBIs. Pacheco eyes it and slings it to the outside for ball 2.
Currently at number 42 out of left field.
Pacheco lifts the black glove in front of his face, communicates a little bit with Houts, and here's the 1-0. In for strike 1. Correction, make that a 2-1 count. There on the scoreboard, Pacheco
He's the other number 11.
lifts the left leg up and delivers. Low inside corner, strike 2. Cortland looking for their home opening win here on Crown City Little League Day. Bunches of Little Leaguers from all around the Cortland area coming to watch the Crush play today. Here's the 2-2 from Pacheco. Swing and a line drive turned into a ground ball. Gets past Maldonado, running to his right at shortstop, and it'll come up as a hit for Nick Garcia. The first for Onondaga since the third.
College left fielder Mike Stefan. Also defensively for the Crush now playing.
Maldonado was trailing to his right. Looked like he could have picked it up, but just didn't target the ball as well as would have hoped. And another defensive change for Cortland is Storm Grant now in left field wearing number 42. Pacheco eyes it, slings it inside high corner for strike one. Cortland trailing 5-4 here in the top of the 7th inning. 2 outs already on the board for Onondaga after a swinging strikeout and a 5-3 putout. Moments ago, a single from Nick Garcia. Mike Stefan, the left fielder, up in the lefty box. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Pacheco on the pitch. Breaking ball misses to the outside for an even count, 1-1. Cool afternoon here in Cortland, temperature dropping outside. Call it Florida blood, seems to be getting colder as the afternoon wears on. 1-1, in for strike 2. Mike Stefan, who picked up his first hit of the year back in the 2nd, so far is 1 of 2 today. 1 runner on first in Garcia for Onondaga. Swing and a bouncing foul ball, first base side. No reaction from Mike Cordero, the Onondaga head coach, standing out there wearing number 33. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Cortland trailing by a run in the top of the 7th. Here's Garcia, or beg your pardon, Stefan. Chases it down low, check swing, and throw to second is high over the head of Maldonado. It'll be an advancement by Garcia. It'll go down as a wild pitch officially. Or struck out, I beg your pardon. So that'll retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Cortland still trailing Onondaga 5-4 in the NYCBL Broadcast Network.
Next Thursday, you will be caught in a flash flood.
Disasters don't plan ahead, but you can. Talk to your loved ones about making an emergency plan. Get started today at nyc.gov/readyny or call 311. Brought to you by New York City Emergency Management and the Ad Council.
Hamilton was adopted from a rescue in 2008. He really likes to be around people. I get out my mat and I'm doing a downward dog and he's underneath. He's quite the pug about town. He gets invited to a lot of parties. He knows he's a pretty big deal. Look at this little face. How could you not love him?
Hamilton the Pug, Instagram star and shelter pet. Amazing adoption stories start in shelters. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Swing and a high fly ball straight away center field. It's gone! Hey Crush fans, this is Ryan Urquhart, voice of the Cortland Crush. We all know baseball is a team game. Well, the Crush are supported by an excellent teammate in the Cortland County Chamber of Commerce. They seek to promote business growth, community prosperity, and quality of life. To learn more, visit their website at cortlandareachamber.com.
Welcome back to the confines of Beaudry Park here in Cortland, New York. I'm Ryan Urquhart as we head to the bottom half of the 7th inning. Cortland still trailing Onondaga 5-4. The next 3 due up for the Crush will be number 17, Jimmy Tatum, and then Jonathan Treisler, the 9-spot hitter and designated hitter today. And then we'll go back to Iset Maldonado, who plays short today and is at the top of this lineup. Tatum so far today, 1 of 2. Hit an RBI single back in the 2nd and then was put out on the 5-3 back in the 4th. First pitch in for ball 1. When talking to Coach McConnell about a year ago, said the team overachieved, didn't really have consistent talent, a bit of a rough start as the off-speed changeup goes for strike 1. Tatum taking no swing at it. So an even count, 1-1. Cortland Crush trailed by a run in the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a high slash foul towards the right side. Count moves to 1-2. And to finish that thought, Bill McConnell said that the vice president of NYCBL said that whoever is really working hard and getting consistent in the year, the season becomes easier as you go, and that really places the emphasis on these early season games to get in rhythm and get consistent with the teammates around you as the 1-2 careens outside on the slider for ball 2. Bill McConnell, a alumni of Brockport College, spent some time all over, played a little bit at Louisville before breaking a leg and transferring. 2-2, swing and a ground ball out towards third base side. Diving and making the grab is Groskuth, and the throw to first is offline and safe. Tatum is safe out there at first. Comes up as a hit for the Cortland Crush, second of the day for Jimmy Tatum. First time the Crush have gotten on base since the 3rd inning of play. They've gone 3 up, 3 down in the 4th, 5th, and 6th, and now Tatum stands on first with Jonathan Treisler, the designated hitter, coming up to the plate. And now Onondaga is going to have a conversation on the mound and potentially a pitching change coming up. We'll go ahead and step aside as Onondaga discusses. You're listening to the NYCBL Broadcast Network. Cortland 4, Onondaga 5.
Everybody buckle up. Buckle up. Buckle up.
This is Lauren Williams, General Manager for Game Day Operations of the Cortland Crush. Crush Nation would like to thank A Pizza and More for their sponsorship of Crush Baseball. From subs to wings, entrees, and of course pizza, they'll be sure to satisfy. Order today.
Next Thursday, you will be caught in a flash flood.
Disasters don't plan ahead, but you can. Talk to your loved ones about making an emergency plan. Get started today at nyc.gov/readyny or call 311. Brought to you by New York City Emergency Management and the Ad Council.
Hamilton was adopted from a rescue in 2008.
Welcome back to Beaudry Park in Cortland, New York. Onondaga 5, Crush 4 in the bottom. Are going to the 8th inning of play. Or correction in the bottom of the 7th, I beg your pardon. No outs on the board, and with one runner on first and Jimmy Tatum, the first offensive life Cortland has had since the 3rd inning of play. Be a pitching change on the mound for Onondaga. They'll go with Jake Griffin, the 6'1", 170 freshman from Johns Hopkins University, originally from Cleveland, Tennessee, making his way up for the summer to spend with Onondaga. You know, talking to Coach Bill McConnell about this upcoming season, the home opener today, the message to the team, really for the most part of this first couple games, has been have fun, go out there, and really get better. You know, everybody out here wants to win games and win championships, so really one of the main overarching goals of a lot of these players here is to get better and, you know, potentially build and improve their skills on the way to hopefully a professional career. Would not be the first professionals to come out of the NYCBL. The NYCBL, one of the more competitive summer leagues and prestigious ones around the country. So Treisler steps up into the right-handed box now to face Jake Griffin. Flahigh finishing on the final line with 2 innings pitched, 1 hit giving up, and 2 strikeouts. First pitch misses way outside, and Peterson has to jump out to his right and make a catch. The momentum of the ball carrying him down. Count moves to 1-0. One runner on first for Cortland and Jimmy Tatum. Treisler 0 of 2 today with a couple of flyouts. 1 to left, 1 to center. Here's the 1-0 to Treisler. Bunt laid down, popped off to the left. Griffin comes up, sidearms to first. In time, 1 away for Cortland. Threw it over to Corbin Paxton over there. Beg your pardon, that's number 7, Mike Stefan, who has moved his way over to the first base spot. So now we have a pinch hitter coming up for the Cortland Crush, and Anthony Checo or Ciesco, I beg your pardon, out of San Virginia University. 5'10 sophomore, 155. Comes inside towards home plate. Now here's the pitch. Slides down low to the outside for ball 1. Onondaga 5, Cortland 4, bottom of the 7. Crush looking for their first offensive life today as Tatum advanced out to second off of the last bunt laid down by Jonathan Treisler. Slider swinging a high fly ball deep towards right field. Netzel goes back, makes the grab, and tries to throw it back. It's cut off, and now a runner out on third for the Crush and Jimmy Tatum.
From Brescia University, the center fielder, Alex Flock.
So a bunt laid down and a fly out deep to right field puts Jimmy Tatum on third, and now up at the plate is Alex Flock. Flock takes a swing at it. High fly ball towards right center field will be caught by Mike Metzel. Back-to-back flyouts to the right fielder spot will retire the side. The Crush leave one runner on base. No runs, 2 hits, or 1 hit, excuse me, and 1 runner left on base. And we'll go to the 8th inning. Cortland still trailing by 1 on the NYCBL Broadcast Network.
Everybody buckle up. Buckle up. Buckle up. Buckle up. Everybody buckle up. Buckle up. Buckle up. Everybody buckle up.
Let's go.
Buckle up.
Can we go to the store? Can we get some ice cream?
Everybody, buckle up.
Everybody, buckle up.
A lot goes on in the car, but remember, you're in control. Stand firm. Only move when you hear the click that says they're buckled in. Never give up until they buckle up. Learn more at safercar.gov/kidsbuckleup. A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Driving means
Welcome
freedom.
Back to Cortland,
Exploration.
New York. I'm Ryan Urquhart, joining you here in the away half for the 8th inning. Onondaga 5, Cortland 4. We haven't seen any runs on the board since the 3rd and last half inning of play. Cortland was able to get Jimmy Tatum over to third, but not able to bring him home after a fly out deep into right field. So now the Crush will go with another pitcher up on the mound. It'll be the 4th different pitcher today. They'll go with number 8, Michael Perot, a 6'3" sophomore righty out of Lackawanna College in Bethlehem, or originally from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Well, Cortland's down to their 2 final innings of play here. Crush need to hold strong defensively. The next 3 due up in the lineup for Onondaga. Set to be the bottom of the order, and Mike Netzel, Corbin Paxson, and Reed Gibbs. Mike Netzel reached base twice today, both on walks given up by the Crush. Is 0 of 1 swinging after a 6-3 put out in the 5th.
Leading off for Onondaga from
So Mike Netzel, the right fielder, goes into the righty box. Peralt for his first pitch of the day. High wind-up delivery, screeches low to the outside for ball 1. High wind-up on the 1-0. Here it is, low and inside at the shins for ball 2. Well, Coach McConnell, the one thing he preaches to this team no matter what is despite what the scoreboard says, he wants everyone to have fun and compete. He says the key to every game is compete, and you'll usually, 9 times out of 10, be able to come out positively. Low outside corner of the strike zone for Peralt there, goes for strike 1. Count moves to 2-1. Cortland trailing 5-4, top of the 8th. Breaking ball, chipped a piece of it down into home plate, called foul. A little frustration visible on the face of Netzel there. He tries a few practice swings outside of the box. Well, it's an important defensive series here for Cortland to try and stay within a run here. Crush want to avoid giving up as much as possible, or as little as possible. Wind up in the delivery, Peralt. Low and outside again on the curveball for ball 3. Count goes full. Cortland looking for their home opener win. That's the first home game of the Crush this season. They'll play 6 total left here at Beaudry Park before moving to SUNY Cortland, swinging a foul ball grounder third base side. Cloudy skies overhead still haven't yielded much rain. A little bit of a drizzle back towards the 3rd or 4th inning. Didn't really amount to anything. The storm just passing to the west here of Cortland. High windup. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a chipped foul bludgeoned into the ground. Netzel climbs back up into the box to face the 3-2. That's the 6th pitch at bat. Here's the delivery from Peralt. Swing and a miss. Got him down low for strike 3. 1 down for Onondaga. So now it'll be Corbin Paxson, the first baseman, up at the plate. Paxson, same stats as Netzel. 0 of 1 with 2 walks drawn in back-to-back innings in the 2nd and 3rd. First pitch from Peralt. Called strike 1 on the low outside corner.
Pinellas, New York, and University of Albany, number 3, Marshall Wynn.
Here's a delivery down low and away once again for ball 2. Or strike 1, or ball 1, excuse me. Count even 1-1, 1 out. Here's a delivery. Got him to chase down low for strike 2. Count moves to 1-2, 1 out. Cortland trailing Onondaga 5-4 in the top of the 8th. Here's the 1-2. Way just over the head of Paxson. I beg your pardon. That is a pinch hitter in for Onondaga. Number 3, Marshall Wynn, a 6'1", 180 freshman out of the University of Albany. And got him. Back-to-back strikeouts to open up the 8th. Drop 3rd strike. 2 down for Onondaga.
From Occidental College, Reed Gibbs.
Let's go ahead and take a moment here as Reed Gibbs climbs up to the plate to remind you what's ahead for the Crush, presented by Ames Lennon, as hit by pitch for Reed Gibbs. That'll send him out to first. 1 runner on the base paths for Onondaga. Coming up on June 9th, bringing the NYCBL to you away at Lafayette High School. That'll be on June 9th. And then on June 13th, the Cortland Chamber of Commerce After Hours event will take place. And then on June 15th through the 18th will be Family Weekend, sponsored by Cayuga Medical Center. That was a look at what's next for the Crush, presented by Ames Lennon. Mind you, go to Ames Lennon for all your linen service needs. Peralt on the mound for Cortland. Now back to the top of the order. Adam Gordon in the left-handed batter's box. Swings the bat over his left shoulder. Here's the pitch from Peralt. Jess careens to the right of the plate for ball 1. Onondaga 5, Cortland 4, top of the 8th, and now Houts is going to come have a conversation with Peralt, maybe just to exchange a few quick words. 1 runner on first, and Reed Gibbs for Onondaga. 2 outs on the board. Cortland in need of a defensive stop here before heading over to the bottom of the 8th. Neither team has picked up a run since the 3rd inning of play. Most previously, a home run from Zach Kelly to pull the Crush back within a run. Here's the 1-0. Off to the right from the get-go for ball 2, breaking just down low at the end. or from high to low, beg your pardon. 2-0. Call comes in. Here's the delivery. Down low in the dirt, way down low, and Gibbs is going to easily go out to second. It will go down officially as a wild pitch. It's now one runner in scoring position for Onondaga. Adam Gordon so far today 0 of 4 in the leadoff spot for the Flames. Gordon swings it over the left shoulder. Here's the pitch from Peralt. Just missed the low outside corner, ball 4, and that'll put a runner on first in Adam Gordon. First time Gordon has reached base today.
From Bryant University, the shortstop, Brian Hart.
Now from Bryant University, it'll be Hart, the shortstop. Went 1 for 2 last night, scored the lone run for Onondaga. And now a chance here for the Flames to put some insurance runs on the board. Gibbs trailing off second. Peralt delivers, breaking ball down low to the outside on the curve for ball 1. Hart collects his bat, stands ready. Here's Peralt. Whips one in downstairs for ball 2. And time is called on the field as the Cortland coaching staff will come out to have a conversation with Peralt. We'll step aside as they do. You're listening to the NYCBL Broadcast Network, presented by Tompkins Trust.
This is Lauren Williams, General Manager for Game Day Operations of the Cortland Crush. Crush Nation would like to thank A Pizza and More for their sponsorship of Crush Baseball. From subs to wings, entrees, and of course pizza, they'll be sure to satisfy. Order today.
Welcome back to Beaudry Park. I'm Ryan Urquhart joining you on the play-by-play today. 5-4 in advantage of Onondaga. Up at the plate is Brian Hart with runners on first and second. Out on first is Adam Gordon as the pitch is sent in for ball 3. And out on second is Reed Gibbs. Cortland can't afford to give up many more runs here. The leg going. Top of the 8th. Here's the delivery. Inside ball 4 and make it back-to-back walks to load the bases for Onondaga. So not the ideal situation if you're Bill McConnell, head coach of the Crush and company, as now the bases are loaded since 2 outs to lead off the inning. Netzel struck out, and so did Paxson. Or beg your pardon, that was Marshall Wynn, who came into pinch hit at that spot and struck out. But since then, a hit by pitch and then a wild pitch advanced a runner, a walk given up, and then a walk just a moment ago to Brian Hart. That pitch sent in for strike 1 on the low outside corner. Onondaga 5, Cortland 4 in the top of the 8th. Onondaga looking to extend their lead now with the bases loaded. Peralt, high windup, lifts the left leg up, delivers, and it steers outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-1. To Groskopf, strike 2. Got the low outside corner on the curveball. Groskopf today has reached base twice, once on an error, once on a walk, is 0 of 2, struck out twice swinging. Peralt with eyes for a strikeout, high windup, 1-2 delivery, swing and a bouncing ball, third base side foul. So base runners will stay where they are. Count will stay, 1 ball, 2 strikes, still 2 outs on the board. Cortland looking to get out of a jam late in the game. Top of the 8th, trailing by a run with the bases loaded. Peralt for Cortland, winds up high. Here's the delivery on the 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him down low, and the Crush get out of a jam. Third time today that Groskopf has struck out, and we go to the bottom of the 8th. 3 runners left on base for Onondaga. No runs, no hits, no errors. We'll see after this break. On the end, up at the plate is John Volpe. So far today, 0 of 2 with a sacrifice bunt for an RBI back in the second. And 1 run will score for Cortland Off the butt laid down, the Crush have taken the lead in the bottom of the 8th.
From Trinity University, the second baseman, Jimmy Tatum.
That was Storm Grant up at the plate, I beg your pardon. And so he'll get credited with the play there, and for the first time today, the Cortland Crush have taken the lead. So after a scoring bump there, it's Jimmy Tatum, who is 2 of 3 today, 2 singles in the 2nd and the 7th. Cortland now looking for insurance here in the bottom of the 8th. Here's the 0-1, now from the pitcher in Taylor. Taylor, slider in, swing and a miss. Count moves to 0-2 for Tatum. 2 outs on the board for Cortland after the last sacrifice play. From Grant. Taylor winds up, sends in a slider, bouncing ball, third base side, stays fair. Rounding third and being waved home is Hayden Heltz, and the Crush have taken a 2-run lead in the bottom of the 8th. Mark it up as an RBI double for Jimmy Tatum, his 3rd hit of the day, and the Crush are cruising.
From Hampton City, the designated hitter, Jonathan Treisler.
The 7th hit of the day for Cortland, currently with the advantage, 7-5 hitting, and hold a 7-5 lead on the scoreboard as well. And so now with a runner on second in scoring position in Tatum, it'll be Jonathan Treisler up to bat. Treisler cheating in towards home plate, holding the bat just up and down, flicking it back ever so slightly. Ball drifts down to low outside corner on a slur, a bit more of a slider than a curve for 0-1. Taylor leaning forward, stands up tall, looks back over at Tatum between 2nd and 3rd and delivers it. Treisler takes a cut at it and fouls it off into the fence behind him. Count moves to 0-2. Temperature dropping here in Cortland, New York. Rainy skies overhead have held nothing yet, though. Cortland leading 7-5 in the bottom of the 8th. 3 runs scored here so far by Kelly, Ketch, and Houts, respectively. The most recent one coming off of an RBI double from Jimmy Tatum. Delivery to Treisler, swinging a high fly ball, straightaway center field. It will fall shallow in front of the wall into the glove of Adam Gordon, and that will retire the side, but not before the Cortland Crush pick up 2 runs off 2 hits and take the lead for the first time today. 7-5 going to the final inning of play on the NYCBL Broadcast Network.
This is Lauren Williams, General Manager for Game Day Operations of the Cortland Crush. Crush Nation would like to thank A Pizza and More for their sponsorship of Crush Baseball. From subs to wings, entrees, and of course pizza, they'll be sure to satisfy. Order today.
Next Thursday, you will be caught in a flash flood.
Disasters don't plan ahead, but you can. Talk to your loved ones about making an emergency plan. Get started today at nyc.gov/readyny or call 311. Brought to you by New York City Emergency Management and the Ad Council.
Hamilton was adopted from a rescue in 2008. He really likes to be around people. I get out my mat and I'm doing a downward dog and he's underneath. He's quite the pug about town. He gets invited to a lot of parties. He knows he's a pretty big deal. Look at this little face. How could you not love him?
Hamilton the Pug, Instagram star and shelter pet. Amazing adoption stories start in shelters. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Swing and a Onondaga suddenly finds themselves down to their final 3 outs. Cortland with a 7-5 lead heading to the top. of the 9th. We want to go ahead and take this moment to remind you that this final inning of play is sponsored by Experience Cortland. No matter the final score tonight, you can be a winner when you visit Cortland. Go to www.experiencecortland.com to learn more about what Cortland, New York has to offer. The Crush will go ahead and make a pitching change. It'll be Brendan Clinton, the 6'3", 220 junior righty, to come in and try and close this puppy out. Attends Howard Payne University, does Clayton. So he'll go up onto the mound. Cortland with a 2-run lead. The next 3 due up for Onondaga.
Onondaga from Lake Erie College, the catcher, Trace Peterson.
Will be Trace Peterson, Nick Garcia, and Mike Stefan. Peterson, 0 of 3 today, was put out spectacularly in the first on a 8-2, a drill from center field out of the hand of John Volpe. Peterson in the right-handed box. Clanton delivers the first pitch for ball 1, low and outside. Cortland leading by 2 runs in the top of the 9th. The Crush can end the game in this half inning of play. Clinton swinging a ground ball out to short, scooped up by the Crush, and the throw to first to Kelly is in time. 6-3, 1 away for Cortland as Chesko is in at shortstop for this last half inning. 1 down for Onondaga. Correction, Ciesco scooped up the ground ball there as the first pitch goes in for a ball from Clinton. Now up at bat is Nick Garcia, 1 of 3 today with a single and a run scored. Strike 1 on the last pitch, low inside corner. Count even 1-1, 1 out. Onondaga trailing Cortland 7-5 in the top of the 9th. Crush looking to win their 2018 season home opener. Swing and a miss on the low inside ball, called a foul tip. Count moves to 1-2. 1 already down for Onondaga. Clinton takes a breath, delivers. Ball drops under the zone for ball 2, even count. No runners on the base pass for Onondaga. Rain starting to come down here in Cortland, New York. Some of the gray clouds overhead finally catching up with us at Beaudry Park. Here's the 2-2. Off-speed changeup, slash and a foul into the left side fence. Well, after today, Cortland will hit the road for Syracuse to take on the Spartans tomorrow, and then the day after that they'll take on Rochester. Slash and a high fly ball foul over the Cortland dugout and into the woodland areas off to the left of Beaudry Park. So count stays 2-2, 1 out. Garcia in the lefty box. Holds the bat over his shoulder, stands ready. Here's the pitch from Clinton. Missed in the basement for ball 3. Full count for Onondaga, 1 out. Cortland 7, Flames 5. Top of the 9th. Garcia stands ready for the pitch. Here it is. Swing and a bounced foul into the roof of the Onondaga dugout. Scorched one into the fence. Count will stay full. Onondaga will go on to play Rochester tomorrow. Cortland looking for their first win on the season after falling to Rome last night. Clinton in for the 3-2. Payoff in there. Looking strikeout. 2 down for Onondaga. Or no, I beg your pardon. Ball 4. Misread that call.
From Canisius College, the first baseman, Mike Stefan.
So now still only 1 out, beg your pardon. 1 runner on first for Onondaga, 1 out. First pitch goes in for a ball from Clinton, now facing Mike Stefan. Stefan, 2 of 4 today. Or I beg your pardon, 1 of 3. Reached base twice today. Clinton pokes one low to the outside for ball 2. Cortland with a 2-run lead in the top of the 9th, trying to close this one out for their first win of 2018. Clinton looks towards first and collects, delivers the pitch. Misses just upstairs for ball 3. Stefan, the left fielder, leans back, takes a few brushes with the bat, and then puts it over his left shoulder. Clinton collects, delivers the 3-0. Missed down low once again. Back-to-back walks given up by the Crush, puts the tying run on first.
From Occidental College, the right fielder Michael Netzel.
Well, we'll see what the pitching stays at here, as now there'll be a conversation on the mound with the shortstop in Ciesco and Brendan Clinton. Now it'll be Mike Netzel, the right fielder. Reached base twice today on a pair of walks, scored 1 run back in the 3rd. The 3rd, the last time Onondaga has put up any runs off an RBI triple. Netzel awaits the pitch. Here it is from Clinton. Found the zone, strike 1. 1 out on the board. Cortland 7, Onondaga 5. The Crush have come from behind slowly to take the lead in this game. Cortland regaining the lead in the bottom of the 8th. Onondaga down to their final 2 outs. Clinton delivers. Misses in the attic for ball 2. Here's a pitch from Clinton. Breaking ball. Misses again for another ball. That last pitch goes for ball 2, so a 2-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball drifting towards shallow left. Coming over and making the grab will be Ciesco. 2-handed squeeze. 2 down for Onondaga. So a big fly out to the 6th spot. Moves in favor of the Crush. Still the tying run sitting on first. 2 runners on the base paths, and the go-ahead run at the plate. It'll be all on the shoulders of Corbin Paxton. And they're going to go with a pinch hitter. Beg your pardon, this will be number 23, Max Tannenbaum, the 5'9", 170 senior out of Babson College. Climbs into the right-handed batter's box for a 2-out, 2 runners on the base pass situation. 1 on first, and Mike Stefan and Garcia sitting out on second. The first time today that we'll see Tannenbaum. Crush need just 1 more out for their first victory of 2018. Clinton on the mound. Delivers for strike 1 on the first pitch. Clinton, one of the 5 returners on this 2018 squad from a year ago. Trying to close this game for Cortland. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball bludgeoned out towards shallow third base side. The pickup and throw to first is not in time. And so Tannenbaum is able to pick up a single and load the bases for Onondaga. Or correction, that is Matthews on that. I beg your pardon, had the wrong player there, looking on the wrong roster. That's Colin Matthews for Onondaga. Well, first game, guess it's not the only players who are rusty. Matthews, a 6'2", 200-pound freshman from Kent State. Here's the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball deep towards left field, coming forward and making the grab, and that'll end it. Storm Grant makes the final grab on the flyout, and the Cortland Crush pick up their first win of 2018, 7-5. They were down early, fought back slowly and eventually regained the lead in the 8th and closed things out in the 9th. We'll step aside and then bring you back with some post-game wrap-up. You're listening to the NYCBL Broadcast Network. Cortland wins 7-5.
Out and another strikeout for Ben Mack.
What's up, Cortland? This is Crush pitcher Ben Mack. The Cortland Crush are sponsored by Cortland Regional Medical Center. When life throws you a curveball, the medical professionals at CRMC are there providing quality health care with skill and compassion, meeting the lifelong health care needs of all citizens of Cortland and surrounding communities. To learn more, visit www.cortlandregional.org.
This is Lauren Williams, General Manager for Game Day Operations of the Cortland Crush. Crush Nation would like to thank A Pizza and More for their sponsorship of Crush Baseball. From subs to wings, entrees, and of course pizza, they'll be sure to satisfy. Order today.
Next Thursday, you will be caught in a flash flood.
Disasters don't plan ahead, but you can. Talk to your loved ones about making an emergency plan. Get started today at nyc.gov/readyny or call 311. Brought to you by New York City Emergency Management and the Ad Council.
Hamilton was adopted from a rescue in 2008. He really likes to be around.
Welcome to the Anderson's Food Market post-game wrap-up. I'm Ryan Urquhart. The Cortland Crush open at home with a win, 7-5. The final they prove to 1-1 on the year. Onondaga drops to 1-2 this season. Glenn will get the L. Ray Cycle will get a W, and we'll roll on tomorrow on the road to Syracuse. We'll, of course, have that for you here on the NYCBL Broadcast Network. Here's how the Crush got it done today. It was a silent first inning, but then things pick up in the second when Onondaga takes a 2-0 lead. Cortland would respond with 2 runs of their own, being scored by Babcock and Hounts. And then later on the third, some more fireworks as Onondaga would put up an RBI, 3 RBI, bases clearing triple to take a 5-2 dominating lead. But the Crush would not back down as Zach Kelly comes up and jams the first home run of 2018 for Cortland to pull the Crush back within 1, and then it was all defensive through the next couple of innings. And then in the 8th, it was all Crush as Cortland puts up 3 runs, scored by Kelly, Ketch, and then Hounts to take a huge 7-5 lead, of which Onondaga could not recover. That's going to do it for us here from Beaudry Park. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Signing off on the NYCBL Broadcast Network, I'm Ryan Urquhart. See you back here tomorrow on the road at Syracuse.